Hey everyone, welcome to episode number 5 of Tides of Wildemount. This is our Wildemount Dungeons and Dragons campaign. It is an official stream, both on the RealmSmith Twitch and the Dungeons and Dragons Twitch, and we are so happy to be here every single Monday. Thank you for making us your preferred experience of the apocalypse for this evening. Let's do a bunch of announcements, and then we will go into the rest of what we have to do tonight, which is madness, is really what we are descending into this evening. First of all, may the 4th be with you all, of course, on this wonderful May the 4th. As always, want to thank Dungeons and Dragons, of course, for having us on their channel as usual every week, in and out, and we really appreciate it. Also, Syrinscape, who was our main title sponsor. Syrinscape.com is where you can find their fantasy player, and basically you can use that to add sounds and moods to your tabletop RPG experiences. We use it for all of our sessions, including Nolzur's, and even during behind the screen. We just love to kind of have it in the background. So check out Syrinscape.com/RealmSmith. If you go to that page, you will be taken to the main page. And then you can search RealmSmith, and all of our sound sets for our boxes and all that stuff is there. We are going to be releasing sound sets specifically from Into the Mist very soon that you will be able to purchase. We're just working out how that all looks and so on. So check out Syrinscape.com. They're amazing people, and we thank them for all that they do. All of our product sponsors, of course, WizKids for a lot of the minis that we use at the table, Dwarven Forge, Hero Forge for our player character miniatures. No new ones this week. It was a busy week, but next week, and we were waiting for some replacements, but they will be painted this week and be on the table next week, of course. Beetle and Grimm, our new sponsor as well. We're so thankful to Matt Lillard and all of those folks for supporting us. And, of course, our official dice sponsor, Mythroll Armory, who we are doing another giveaway tonight. Are you giving away 2 more, Joel?
You know what? We're going to give away 2 more, but this time we're also going to give away the case.
What? 2 in a case?
Yeah, there's a brand new Mythroll case, and inside of it is the spinners. Oh, they're good. Yes, they are.
And so they are a polyhedral alternative. One is a D20. How does it work, Joel, again? The
so there's a D4, D8, D6, D12 on one of them. You spin it. There's 2 bearings. You always get one of the bearings on the side you're seeing. And then one is a D20 and a D10. A circle with a D10, circle with a D20. You spin and you see what you get. That's how they work.
Cool. And yeah, so we're giving a set of those away tonight. The way that you enter for that giveaway is to put the word spinner into the chat. SPINNER. If you put more than once, you are disqualified automatically by the system. So we will draw a winner in the break. So make sure that you're tuning in, and we will let you know what is going on with the winners for those awesome spinners. Let's see what I did there. If you like what you see tonight, of course, consider making us your Twitch Prime subscription. Doesn't cost you anything extra. Helps us to do what we do, and we thank you so much. We already had somebody gift like 5 subscriptions tonight. That's a great way also to help us and to help those out that exist. Or just subscribe normally, which would be awesome. And then if you follow as well, this little thing would probably go off if it's set up. Julian, we may have to actually retry that and see if it works because we restarted. But hopefully that will get going tonight. I forgot that we had to do that, but that's all good. This coming tomorrow, we will be premiering this episode on YouTube at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We will be in the chat, as we always are, to kind of chat with you guys and see how you're enjoying the episode and answer any questions. Then at 8 p.m. tomorrow night is Behind the Screen with myself. I will be hosting a question and answer. There it is, right there. Thank you for the follow. A question and answer session to answer all your questions about this campaign and all things RealmSmith. And then 8 p.m. on Thursday, we'll be doing episode 2 of the Players Table with Joel hosting. Thank you for the sub. Not you, Joel, the people at home. But Joel will be hosting the Players Table, and it was awesome last week. Lots of insight into kind of the player's mind, and it was a lot of fun. We had lots of viewers, which we're really thankful for. And then we're back to Nolzur's next week, and then back for this on Monday. So busy week. We have live content now, 3 4 days a week, which is pretty crazy. And we're just so thankful that you guys all tune in on a weekly basis for all of that wonderfulness. One big announcement that I've been mentioning, we are not currently accepting subscribers for our boxes because we are having a hard time getting the product that we need from our suppliers given the current status of the world. So as soon as we turn that back on, we will absolutely let you know. And then, you'll be able to subscribe at that point. We will continue to send out boxes as long as we have content and items to put in them. So when that's out, we'll pause your subscription and then we can just unpause it when the world gets back to normal. I think that's all the announcements for today. Thank you, everyone. Make sure that you create clips of moments that are memorable during the stream. They use those for D&D News, which airs tomorrow during the day on the D&D channel. And our Discord is also available too. And we want to thank our moderators, of course, Prometheus Bound and Shadster, for their incredible coverage and moderation of our streams. And in the break, we'll answer questions. So save your questions for the break. Ask them in the break. Here we go, guys. You ready? We were supposed to have Nora here tonight. Unfortunately, she can't make it due to things beyond her control. So she sends all her love and regards. And I will try not to kill Diarkle this evening as an NPC. Are you guys ready? How's your week been so far?
Yes.
Yep.
You
Pretty good.
Tell us, Jay. How's it been?
No, how's your been? You're real. Not. I'm not talking about D&D week. I'm talking about
Monday.
real week.
It's Monday.
Well,
So far, so
Sunday.
good.
Sunday's the first day of the week. How was the last day? All right, you're gonna die first. Okay. Somebody's calling me. Somebody clearly doesn't know that I play D&D on Monday nights. Here we go.
Is your refrigerator running?
Where we left off, you guys were boarded upon by a ship called the Moonbeam, a official Clovis Concord ship that was sent somehow to intercept the Wave Chaser on its route back to Palma Flora. You are currently in battle with the Clovis Concord Zalezo, who are guards, elite guards that were sent along with Lieutenant Commander Volkir, who you are currently enwrapped in battle with upon the Wave Chaser. You have joined the crew in trying to fight off the incursion, and that is where we find you all. You are on the way back to Palma Flora to retrieve an item called the Rod of Retribution from a shaman from the Sahuagin clan. It's the Shark Feather clan by the name of Selikai. Currently, we left off with Gaziel, and that is actually where we're going to start. It was her turn in the initiative order. Gaziel, you currently are on top of the skiv that is kind of in the middle of the ship, right beside Borth, and the commander now has his sword. He's stood back up and has told you all we could make this peaceful, just turn over as you were in trouble, obviously, with the Clovis Concord at this point if you continue down this route. Gaziel, what do you do?
So he wants us to surrender? Is that what he's saying?
Oh, yeah, he's kind of been saying that and muttering that kind of the entire way while he gets witch-bolted and smashed in the face with Thunder Smite.
So he's, like, damaged right now?
Oh, yeah. You look over, he's got blood coming out of his nose. His jaw might be broken. He's got a big kind of goose egg on the side of his face. He's not doing so good. The overcam isn't working.
Yeah, what I want to do is I want to... do I have my javelin on me?
Yeah, you have javelins on you. Definitely.
Could I just, like, stick it in his face?
Yeah, so you can absolutely try. Now, currently, you are about 10 feet from him, so you're actually too far to use your hammer. So a javelin actually would probably be the best kind of approach for what you are about to do. Go ahead. So you're going to make an attack roll?
Yeah. It was, do I have to add anything to it, or is just...
Yep, wherever your javelin says it'll have a plus there.
Okay, so I'm going to go to my equipment.
Well, it's going to be attacks.
Oh, attacks. Okay. Sorry, would it be under actions?
Actions, yep.
Okay, so I rolled a 15 plus 2 damage, so that's...
So it's plus 2 to your attack roll. That's kind of how proficient you are with the javelin. So the 17 is enough to hit. You let go of this javelin and it flies true towards him. I'd like you to roll damage now, please.
Okay. And damage. So 4 plus, so 6.
6 points of damage. As the javelin races towards him and it gouges into his arm and kind of out the other side as blood kind of sprays onto the deck. Unfortunately, though, your javelin continues over the side of the boat, but you've done a decent amount of damage to him as that happened.
All right.
Okay, would you like to stay where you are, or is there anything else you'd like to do?
I would like to go closer to the side of the boat, just far away from him.
Far away from him? Okay, so you want to kind of get down from the little skiv that you're on and move back towards the other side of the deck?
Yeah.
Okay. Good stuff. Okay, the captain from behind you, Snow, you can hear her kind of shuffling and getting antsy as she kind of wants to, you can almost hear even her sword come in and out of its scabbard as she's kind of wanting to get in the fray, but knowing that she's probably the source of their target, as it were. And so she's kind of holding herself where she is, kind of watching what's happening. Bacalhau, we're back at the top of the order. It is your turn.
Okay, if I remember correctly, I had just taken a swoon at Plunkrawk's head
as he ran by. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it broke the illusion, right? And I knew that it was him.
Yeah, nice try.
No,
he did. No. He did, Jay. In the end,
he broke your illusion.
No, he didn't break the illusion, but he determined that it was me.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Snow might have mentioned.
Oh yeah, Snow okay. Told you. That's right.
So I got to quickly talk to Snow. These are our enemies, right?
Yes, except for the one you just swung at. That is friend. Good friend is Plunkrawk.
Oh, they want your sister. Should we stop them?
Absolutely, we should stop them. With all of our power, we should stop them.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to find the next closest one, and I'll go at him with my quarterstaff.
Okay. The closest one would be around the boat on the other side. And he is kind of a more slender character, still Zalezo. They're all kind of dressed in the same type of gear, but this one has a short sword in his hand and is wearing kind of leather armor.
Okay, so I'm gonna. It's a 17 to hit.
Okay, that is a hit.
And 5 damage.
Okay. And what are you hitting him with?
Two-handed quarterstaff.
So you just bring your quarterstaff down straight on his head. You hear a crack as it hits his head. Sorry, that was 6 points?
5.
5. Got it. Okay. And he kind of wasn't expecting it as he was looking towards the captain and up. He's actually fighting Borth right now, and he's kind of engaged one-on-one, so he didn't see you come across and smash him on the side of the head as you do so. Next is Bolt. You're up.
Okay. I'm still prone and very close to dying.
Yes.
I'm just gonna fire firebolt over at. There's 2 guys on the same deck as me who have been attacking me.
Yeah. So as you kind of look up, you see Aella rushes to your side. Right beside her is another Zalezo guard who is also run up beside you as well, who's beside Aella. And then there is 2 of them, one that looks like kind of a guard, and one that looks a bit more like an elite guard across the way from you, and Dilyu is beside you, shackled.
Okay. The one who came up next to me, next to Aella, does he look like what's
his
does
stance?
he look like he's
give me an insight check.
Sure. 5.
Yeah, with a 5, you're not sure. He is convincingly a Zalezo guard who has kind of run up and is standing over you beside Aella. Aella doesn't seem to be... last time Aella, when he ran by, I don't think Aella noticed who he was. So he's just standing beside Aella, and you're all kind of looking at each other at this moment with a Zalezo kind of in your yeah.
Okay.
In your striking distance. What do you do?
I'm going to cast create bonfire.
Yeah.
On the one that just entered, because I don't know what he's up to, and it's not.
Yeah.
Something I want to take chances on.
Yeah.
So he'll have to make a DC 15 Dex save.
Joel, I'd like you to make a DC 15 Dex save.
Oh, I heard, Jay. That is a natural 20. Thank you.
Okay, so he passes. So does he take half damage or no damage?
No, he takes no damage.
Okay. And so you cast this bonfire, and you see Plunkrawk, this kind of gout of flame start to engulf you. Does it go away or does it stay?
I'll read it. The bonfire ignites flammable objects in its area that aren't being worn or carried. Mm-hmm. Create a bonfire on the ground that you can see within range.
That aren't being worn or carried?
On flammable items that aren't being worn or carried.
Oh, interesting. So you actually can't cast it on somebody. You'd have to cast it near somebody. So you cast the bonfire kind of on the deck, because it can't be worn or carried, and it kind of ignites under him. And Plunkrawk, thankfully, you kind of start to dance around, and you're not taking damage. And this Zalezo's kind of obviously clearly trying to dance in and around. But I would like you to make a perception check at this point, please. Real quick, Bolt.
Me?
No, Bolt.
Or Bolt. Okay.
Yeah. 3.
Yeah. It just looks like he's doing a good job of evading those flames. The one across from you, though, Bolt, now that you're down and you look quite injured, it's just saw Aella come up the stairs and sees a Zalezo beside her. He's actually going to pull out his heavy crossbow and he's going to take a shot at Aella. But it's going to miss as the bolt goes wide over your head, Aella, and over the side of the ship. The other one on the other side is currently locked in combat with Diarco. Borth comes down in front of you as you watch kind of that combat unfold. Bacalhau, he comes down with his saber, and the Zalezo reaches up and he blocks it, and so they're kind of intertwined in battle. Back up to, that is sorry, 1 second. Snow, you're up.
All right. I continue to guard my sea star.
Yeah.
And I call out to Bacalhau, telling him to be safe. I say, "Be safe, my friend." And I mean, like I go through the whole thing of trying to reach out to an echo again as well, but I'm getting frustrated with the whole experience.
Yeah.
And I speak to my sister and I say, "Threes, do you have anything you can use to shoot at the enemy?"
But yes, of course I do.
Now may be the time.
But it is my only dagger. I don't know.
Okay, then hold it. Hold it. For now, I will be the body between them and you.
No response from her on that. The Zalezo guard that is out in front of Aella is going to fire a light crossbow bolt. Aella, what is your armor class again? I should take this down.
My armor class is 13.
Yeah. That is going to be 5 points of damage as this bolt digs into your stomach, abdomen area, through your leather armor. and you feel it dig deep into your.
Yep. Yeah, I gotcha. You didn't have to keep going there.
Yeah.
Yep.
What are you at? Hit point wise?
Well, I'm negative now because I only had 3.
Yeah. Aella slumps to her knees and then slumps down face first on the deck, on the forecastle.
It's nice knowing you guys. It's been a great night.
Plunkrawk, you're up.
Okay. So I'm gonna look down at Bolt, who's now tried to attack me with fire.
Yeah.
and pretend angrily as I kind of like pull myself together and go, "Rah!" And I go to kick him and cast Cure Wounds so that when I touch him with the end of my boot,
Yeah.
I heal him.
Okay, give me a performance check.
Okay.
Bolt, give me an insight check.
Oh, 18 plus, so it's 23.
Okay.
15.
Okay. You notice that when this Zalezo kicks you, all of a sudden you get this feeling of healing over your body, and some of your injuries start to close up. As you look up, you almost notice very quickly that even as the boot kind of touched you, you can see it almost pass through the illusion part until you feel a kind of clawed foot touch your side, as you realize quite quickly that this is Plunkrawk in disguise and not the Zalezo guard that he looks like. At this point, do you want to move out of the fire, Plunkrawk?
Yes, please.
Where do you want to go?
I'll go to where Aella just fell down.
Okay.
If I can.
Like
I'm gonna take an opportunity attack, but just fake it to go along with the ruse.
Okay, I like it. So you kind of
And
reach
I'll
out
just
with your
swipe
mace.
at him.
Yeah, you kind of swipe with your mace, and he kind of jumps over.
Take that, you fool!
Okay, I like it. Very good. The one that you struck at, Bacalhau, kind of turns towards you, but continues to kind of focus on Borth as he continues to battle. There. Is there another? There was one there, eh? He's going to go around the side and attack Gaziel as he approaches her.
How much am I healed for?
Oh, that's a good point.
1d8 plus 3.
Okay, I shall roll this.
Armor class, Gaziel?
There's 3.
My armor class is 19.
Oh. He reaches across at first. You bring your shield up, and ting comes right off your shield. And then as he comes back across it, you actually bring your shield back, and you knock his short sword out of his hand, and it goes over the side of the ship. And he is now unarmed as he stands in front of you. Seeing this happen, the lieutenant commander gets up on top of the boat, on top of the skiff, kind of in the middle, and kind of runs at you and comes down kind of double-handed with a scimitar at you, Gaziel, as well. That is going to be a 15. Does a 15 hit? No, right?
Does that say on my armor class?
Yeah. Yeah, what's your armor class again?
19. And shield is 2.
Wow. So he comes across with a scimitar, double on top, you bring your shield up, ping! You manage to parry his first one, he comes across again, ping! Off your shield again. He pulls out a little dagger, and he comes at you with the dagger, and you deflect it with the haft of your warhammer, actually deflecting all 3 of the hits from the lieutenant commander.
I'm a tank.
Aella, you're up. I'd like you to make a d20 roll, please.
Okay. No whammies. 18.
With an 18, that is your first death save success.
Okay.
Gaziel, you're up.
Okay, so I'm going to take the opportunity. My javelin, you said, fell off, right? The ship?
Yeah, it flew off, yeah. So you still have more. I think you have 10.
But I'm close. It says, I don't know if it says how many I have. Quantity 5. I have 5.
Okay, so yeah, so you have 4 left.
Okay. So I want to take my javelin again, and or can I take two because I can do two-armed?
Yeah. So here's the thing. There's two people right beside you. So throwing or using a javelin as an improvised weapon up close is not going to be as effective as using your warhammer. Right. You do more damage with your warhammer, and I think you might do double damage if you use your warhammer two-handed, but you're holding a shield, so you can't do that. So you have kind of your warhammer free and your shield in one hand.
Okay. And I can protect myself while I kill the other or attack a guy?
Yep.
Okay, so I want to attack the lieutenant because he's the guy I'm going after.
Yep. So make an attack roll.
16 plus 4.
That's a dirty 20. That
dirty
is a
20.
hit. Yep. Okay, roll your damage.
And my damage
should be 1d8
so
plus
2
whatever.
plus 2, 4.
4 points
my
of damage. 4 points of damage?
Wait, I have to roll my 8. Sorry. 2 plus 2, so 4.
Yeah, 4. Okay. So you come across and you smack his kind of forearm area with your warhammer as he kind of coils back with his dagger after you having parried his blows. Back up to Bacalhau. You're up.
Wait, am I able to make a move, or I can't make a move?
You're kind of backed in. The only way you could possibly go is either forward on top of the little skiv or back off the boat. But if you do move, you do get an opportunity to attack.
Oh, okay.
So they're both able to attack you if you
I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay. Bacalhau, you're up. Bolt, you're on deck.
Off the side of the ship, are there any like ladders or anything off the side of the ship that I could use to come back up if I happen to?
Yeah, you look to your right, and there is a ladder leading down from exactly where you are.
Okay, I want to take my staff and put it around that guy.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go behind and put it around him and just fall off the back of the boat with him.
Okay, so you're trying to grapple him and fall off the back of the boat.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
So good.
I'd like you to make a grapple check. So that's going to be a strength athletics check.
Like Donkey Kong in Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Just grab him and jump off the edge.
It's an 18.
Okay.
Ooh.
With an 18, you actually manage to grapple him. I don't know if you can make the pull attack in the same round as you grapple.
I want to just fall slowly backwards into the water and let my weight do the work and gravity. And pull us into the depths.
Yeah, I'm going to allow it. So you're basically just moving, but it's half movement because you're trying to drag somebody, but you actually have him grappled. So I'm going to say you've managed to grab him, but I'm going to also make you make a strength athletics check to see if you can actually pull him off again.
Oh boy. My strength is really not good.
Yeah.
I was kind of trying to rely on my weight. My hefty 400 pounds. Oh, it's a 4.
So is his. Meets it, beats it. So you actually fall back over the side of the boat with him in your arms, and you hit the water. I'm going to make a dexterity saving throw for him. That is a natural one for him. As he goes to reach out for the ladder, misses it, and falls into the water. Do you hold on to him as you hit the water?
Yeah, I'm holding on to him, and I want my weight to just pull him into the water, and I'm going to hold on to him until he stops squirming.
Okay. All right. We will find out if that happens.
Wow.
I can hold my breath for an hour.
Okay. So, all right. So you are currently in the water. You see snow. You don't see, but you hear a splash off to the right of where Bacalhau went. You can make a perception check to see if you actually catch it. And you hear Bort say, "Man overboard!"
I was a 16 on my perception.
Okay, so you think that probably was Bacalhau by the amount of splash that it made over the side, and Borth yelling, "Man overboard!"
What is he doing?
Bolt, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to army crawl over to Aella, and I want to try to stabilize her.
Okay.
And I'm going to say...
medicine check?
Yeah. I'm going to say, "Come on now, you haven't had the chance to use your new boomerang." And it's a dirty 20.
Oh, you are now stable,
Wow.
which means you are unconscious still, Aella, but you are no more death saves. You're no longer bleeding out.
Okay, so do I just fill up my squares?
You just go to yeah, you can just stabilize. So basically fill up your successes, I think.
I think if you give yourself 1 hit point, that'll do it too.
Yeah,
okay.
But you're actually at 0 still.
Okay, it's fine. I'll just okay, got it.
Yeah.
I would like to, with however much movement / action, bonus action, to try and drag her over to the stairs.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say that how you want to drag her down the stairs or just over to them?
Just to the stairs, so that we're sort of behind the railing, just with more cover.
Okay. So yeah, so you basically like wrap a bandage around the bleeding around her midsection, and you start to pull her back in that area. I'd like you to make a strength athletics check to drag her.
Okay. Natural 20.
Wow, you have no problem.
Awesome.
We're on fire tonight.
In fact, I'm going to let you move your full distance instead of just half with that natural 20.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll go down and
you also managed to sidestep the fire that is still raging on the deck that you cast.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll just try to take cover from down there, from the people shooting at us.
Okay. All right. The big elite guard levels his crossbow over the side as you're kind of running down those stairs, and you hear a bolt narrowly miss your head as it goes over the side. Borth jumps off the skiv and looks down into the water, and you are nowhere to be seen as he tries to kind of search for you, Bacalhau. Dilyu is just kind of staying still, and you see Plunkrawk, the Dilyu is shackled still, and he's kind of looking up at you guys, like basically with his hands up, like, I didn't do this. And he keeps saying, I did not do this. This is not my fault. As he continues to kind of beg for mercy from you all. And that bandit over here, the Zalezo, is going to cross and secure Dilyu and kind of pull him up to his feet. Snow, you're up.
All right. So I call over to Borth. Was that Bacalhau?
Oh, sorry. Borth says, yes, it was, boy.
Is he okay?
I do not know. I cannot see him.
Well, I mean, he's at least part turtle. I'm sure he can do okay underwater. Continue the fight, sir.
We will outrun him quite quickly. The sails are unfurled.
This is true. I can hear them. All right. Bacalhau, if you can hear me under the water, come up.
No, there's no way you can hear him over the waves.
All right.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, I'm still going to continue with, holding an action and, protecting threes.
Okay. Let me just see 1 second here. I'm trying to figure out how fast this ship moves. Here we go. Okay. All right. Do you have a swimming speed, Dave? Your character doesn't have a swim speed, right?
No.
No, he doesn't.
No.
Okay. Go ahead.
So we did talk about that last time, and I tried to look it up.
It would just say swimming speed under your speed. So if it doesn't, then you do not.
No.
Okay. The other Zalezo is there. There are 1, 2. How many Zalezo guards are there left? 1, 2? Just 2 guards, right? Okay. Plunkrawk, you're up. And yeah, Plunkrawk's up.
Okay, so Aella is stabilized. I'm going to go behind the nearest Zalezo.
Yep.
And basically just kind of knock him in the side, like almost like now this is an no weapon attack.
Unarmed attack.
I just want to really nudge him in the side.
Okay, so there is the elite guard that is to your right, and there is the one that has just seized kind of a lesser guard who has just seized Dilliu and brought him to his feet.
Okay.
So you want to get the elite, the larger elite guard?
That is correct.
Okay. And so what's your intention here?
So my intention is to I'm going to bring attention to the fact that I don't think this is right. Like I think we always do this, but I don't think this is right. So I'm basically going to say to the guy, this isn't right, and then knock him in the ribs with and try to do damage.
Okay, so you're attacking him, but with an unarmed strike. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
In hopes that he still doesn't see that I'm not one of them.
Okay. Okay, so give me a performance check.
Okay. That is a... that's a 15.
Okay. With the 15, it absolutely hits. You nudge him in the side, kind of. You tackle him kind of with your shoulder.
Yeah, like with my elbows end.
Yeah.
I'm like, right in his kidney.
Okay, I would like you to roll damage on that.
Okay. That'll be an improvised unarmed strike. So, oh hey, look at that. That's 2.
2 points of damage. You do 2 points of damage to this character. Sorry, one sec. As he kind of looks at you quizzically, and then his eyes widen in shock as you realize that because you've now attacked him, your disguised self has now gone away.
Okay.
And you are looking, now he is looking down at a Kancko.
And I wink at him.
Yeah.
And I run away.
Okay.
The other way, as in I continue my movement out of his range.
Okay. What's your armor class again?
14.
And you hear his mace narrowly miss your head as you kind of run. Are you running towards the front of the ship or down the stairs?
No, front of the ship.
Okay,
that's good.
So you're at the bow of the ship right now.
Yep.
Okay. Borth continues to search, is not seeing. Is not seeing Bacalhau at this point. Okay, the one that's beside you, Gaziel, is going to take a swing. That is a miss.
Yes.
Now he's just striking at you with his hands, because now he is no longer with the sword. But the second one was a natural 20, unfortunately. But he's only going to do 4 points of damage as he kind of swings at you with his left, and you duck under it, and then comes up with his right and catches you in the chin as he's trying to attack you that way. The lieutenant commander continues to see this, and he is going to attack again.
No.
Okay. Sorry. Sorry. 7 points of damage as he comes across with a scimitar and slashes you across the shoulder. He comes across again with the scimitar. You parry it with your shield, but that leaves you open for a dagger strike that hits you kind of in the stomach area, and that's 7 points.
Gosh. All right. Wow.
What are you at?
Up over here. I'm currently at 3 hit points.
All right. You continue to hear a scuffle on the quarter deck as Diarkol is kind of holding off two Zalezo members. And one is down. I'm going to take away the elite one. Yeah. As she downs him, she turns towards the other one. Aella, you're up.
Can I cure?
You're unconscious, actually, so there's nothing you can do at this point. But dream of brighter, sunny skies and all of the wild shapes you could have turned into if you were still conscious.
I've got a middle finger in my pocket here for you.
Gaziel, you're up.
All right. So can I? Oh, what to do? I'm going to lay on hands on myself. Is that possible?
Yeah, sure is.
Okay.
Do you have
so
spell
I'm
slots
gonna,
left?
Oh, does that require a spell slot?
Sure does.
Oh man.
Oh no,
okay.
it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Sorry, no, it doesn't.
Oh yeah.
But how many points have you done lay on hands yet?
I haven't done lay on hands yet.
Okay,
so can
there
I
you go.
use all 10 on myself?
You sure can.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
As you kind of put your hand, you have your warhammer in your right hand, you got your shield in your left, and as you kind of wrap your hands like this, a blue glow encompasses you, and you start your cuts and wounds start to close up as the lieutenant commander scowls at you.
Okay. Nice. And then I also have a bonus action, right, that I could do?
It depends on what you want to do. Yeah.
Could I do a spell that adds divine favor to me?
No, not this time around. You need a full action for that. You can't use a bonus action for that.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. The ship continues to move forward. Bacalhau, you're up. You are now under the water. You currently have this person who is fighting to get away. I would like you to make a strength athletics check, please.
He's trying to get away?
Like, yeah, he's trying to like break your grasp, right? You're holding him like
Okay.
this, and you're sinking with him, and he's struggling against you as he still has breath in his lungs.
Okay. How far are the ships from me? At this point, could I kick off him, like kick him away from me, and try to grab the rope ladder as it passes?
Give me a perception check. With a 14, you kind of look for the ship, and you see that it's past, and it's probably about 30 feet past your location, the end of it. Move him 30 feet back, actually, and I'll tell you exactly where you are.
So both ships are about 30 feet away from us?
So you're about, you see the end, kind of the aft portion of the ship under with the rudder. Is that about right? Yeah, okay. You can see where you're at, actually. If you can give the overcam here, Julian.
Okay. Do I have the sense that there's anything towards the back of the boat that I'm going to be able to grab onto if I tried?
Yeah, so at this point, you are, and I put him right almost against the ship because he just fell right over it. So the ship is passing near you, so you are right about there. The ladder is on the other side of those stairs. You can almost see the little nub there. If you can point where the ladder is and show him, the ladder's there, and you're there. So you're about 20 feet from the ladder at least, 30 feet. But you can try and kind of reach out and grab one of the planks on the side of the ship. But at this point, there's nothing really hanging off the side that would allow you to grab on at this moment. But you're pushing him. You let go of the grapple.
Yeah. Okay. If I cast Lone Strider on myself, my swimming speed would end up around 20 feet.
Yeah. So
would I be able to kick him off and cast Lone Strider and swim to the ladder, or is that just too much?
You can let go of him without kicking him, and that's just a free action. And then you can cast Long Strider and then move. Now, Long Strider allows you to do what swimming?
Well, it adds 10 feet to my movement speed.
10
No,
feet?
you know what? That's not going to work.
Well, doesn't it say something about swimming?
Dirt.
Doesn't it say something with swimming for Long Strider?
It doesn't.
I thought it had a swimming component, but it adds 10. So what it'll do is it's reduced. So you could move. What's your speed?
30 feet.
Okay, so you'd have 15 feet of swimming speed because it's half your movement, right?
Could I dash?
And then you would have an extra 5. So you would have 20 feet. And you can dash, which would get you to the stairs and up the stairs, up the ladder. But it's moving and you're trying to swim at the same speed as a ship. So I'm going to have to make you do an athletics check to try and get there against the current.
Could I push off from him and then just use my movement and a dash and try to grab the ladder? No casting? So just push and swim towards it?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. That's what I'd like to do. Then once we're in the water, I'd like to release him and kind of push off him.
Yeah.
And swim with my dash towards the ladder.
Okay, so you let go of him. You start to swim as fast as you can to try to catch up to the ship. I would like you to make a strength athletics check with disadvantage, please, as the waves crash into your face. And the boat is moving at the same speed.
Oh, no.
13.
Oh, man. You reach out to the ladder and you grab onto the last rung. Like, you reach up to you lose the third one, the second one, the last rung you manage to grab on, and you're now holding on, being dragged through the waves by this ship.
Okay. And I'll just keep holding on, watching the guy, making sure he's floating away from me, because if he comes near me, I'm going to kick him in the face.
Okay. All right, Bolt, you're up.
Yeah.
You lucky butthead. I say that with love.
From the level I'm at right now,
Yep.
I can probably only see the guy in the cloak up there.
You can pretty much see everybody as you look around.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna cast.
You can't see Plunkrawk right now. That's the only person you really can't see.
Okay, I'll cast a firebolt on the one that's trying to get Dilyu.
Okay, so back up the stairs at the one. Okay, go ahead.
24 to hit.
That is definitely a hit.
And 8 fire damage.
All right. You extend your hand and a bolt of searing flame flies up the stairway and hits him in the side of the head as his head gets kind of engulfed in flame, knocking his kind of cap off his head, and he stumbles towards the side of the ship and falls off the side. Gonzo.
Oh.
And Dilyu is standing there like this and looks down at you, noticing obviously that you were the one to do that.
Okay,
go ahead.
I want to get down on the ground and be prone to taking cover.
Yeah, okay. All right, you take cover. The large elite guard turns towards you, Plunkrawk, and sees you at the bow of the ship, and this, look of hate comes over his face as he sees his companion go over the side. He says, "You little shit!" And he takes out his mace and he charges at you, two-handed with it.
Okay.
What's your armor class again?
14.
You take 7 points of damage as his mace comes at you and smashes you in the shoulder.
Okay.
Borth goes down to the ladder and starts to kind of climb down to attempt to reach at you, Bacalhau. At this point, he's not able to yet, but he's kind of trying to put a hand down to you to save you from your current circumstance. At this point, Dilyu is going to run that way away from the fire. And starts to go down the stairs. Is that as far as he can go? He's going to dash. Where does he get? To the bottom of the stairs? Okay. All right. Snow, you're up.
All right. Muttering under my breath how much I want to
you're on
help.
deck.
Yep.
How much I want to help. But I'm going to continue doing what I've been doing, and if anybody comes close enough for me to attack them, I will do that.
Okay. All right. Plunkrawk, you're up.
Cool. I'm going to take my backpack, which has my loot and everything. I'm just gonna swing it at the guy that's at me.
Okay, you are going to attack via backpack.
Yeah.
I'd say that's an improvised weapon, so
Okay.
I'd say, I don't know. Okay, I make an attack. Don't add your proficiency modifier.
Okay. Oh, I got a 9.
Okay. A 9 is not enough. You take off your backpack and you kind of swing it at him, and he kind of jumps back.
Okay. So
Growls
as
at
a
you.
bonus action,
Yeah,
Jay,
yeah.
I'll quickly pull my uke out and just and sing loud enough for everyone on the ship to hear me.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't heal anybody else. When I take some damage, I heal myself. Oh, I don't. Okay, that's and then I run.
Okay. You're going to run again?
With the goal of Bardic inspiring Gaziel if she can hear me.
Okay. Yeah, she can hear you from there. What's the range on Bardic Inspiration?
Good question. I will get that out for you. Looks like 60 feet.
Okay, that is enough. Okay, so you duck under as his mace flies over your head, narrowly missing you, and you run down the steps right after Dilyu there. The lieutenant commander turns towards you, Snow, and sees the captain and says, "Just turn her over." And he is going to turn and make a rush for Snow. Gaziel, you get one attack of opportunity with your Warhammer against him. So if you can roll a to hit, please.
Okay. To hit, that is a 20, d20, right?
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. Yeah, not enough. You miss him as he kind of runs past you, and he runs at Snow. Snow, he gets to you, and you hear him coming at you. You've readied an action to attack anybody who comes within your space, so you can go ahead and make that attack.
All right. So I'm attacking with my scimitars. Okay.
That's so sad.
Somebody's got 80 just drums there.
Yeah, I think they both miss, I'm guessing. 10 isn't enough to hit, right?
No.
Yeah, so they both miss.
Okay. What's your armor class?
16.
Okay. So he comes across with a scimitar once, twice, and as you come across with your scissor attack, you catch his scimitar and snap it.
Oh.
As he stands there with half a scimitar in his hand, as he again rolled a natural 1. But as he's distracted you, he skivs you in the side with his dagger,
jerk.
and you take 4 points of damage.
Sorry, how many points?
4.
4. Okay,
Yeah.
thanks.
Okay. Aella, you're up. You're unconscious. Still for the foreseeable future. Gaziel, you're up.
Oh my god!
Sorry. I think it's an hour, of unconsciousness, and then you're back of game time.
Oh man.
So somebody needs to heal you, or
Can somebody just call me? I'm gonna go and maybe make some dinner. Can you call me on the phone?
Gaziel, you're up.
Let me know.
All right. I should have used some lay on hands. I'm sorry, Mel.
Oh, I noticed. Don't. I noticed that.
Well, you were
selfish with my moves.
You may have, but Aella didn't because you were unconscious.
Okay, cool. I am going to use my bonus action because I checked, and apparently the spell that is called Divine Favor is a bonus action. So I'm going to do my bonus action on myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does that do?
So it gives me 1d4 of damage, an extra 1d4 damage. Your prayer empowers you with divine radiance until the spell ends. Your weapon attacks deal an extra 1d4.
Oh, wow. How long does the spell last?
And it lasts until spell ends.
It should say duration on the spell.
Duration, concentration up to 1 minute.
Okay, so you get basically 10 of your turns to be able to do this.
Okay, that's amazing.
Very cool. Seeing that the commander has now approached Snow, 3 earrings. Oh, sorry, you still have an attack. That was just a bonus action. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Go ahead.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Could I attack with my warhammer on the guy that's right beside me?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. So I have to roll a d20, right?
Yep.
That's 11 plus 4 plus an extra 6, right?
That's enough.
Yes.
Damage.
Oh, sorry.
No problem.
I was like, what's happening?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 plus 2, 3.
3 points of damage. Okay. All right. So he takes again. You hit him again with the warhammer, and he grunts through it. Bacalhau. Oh, sorry. 3 earrings jumps into the fray against the lieutenant commander, and she is going to. That's enough. Oh, that's enough. That's not enough.
Yeah, she forgot her D4, Jay.
9. Oh yeah. For damage.
Gaziel, yeah.
That's right.
You have an extra, because of your spell, you had an extra 1d4 to roll on your damage.
Oh, I roll an extra 1d4. Okay.
Yep.
So that's 2 plus my 2 plus 2.
Nice.
So yeah,
An extra 4.
An extra 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. The captain jumps in beside, and Snow, you know how adept she is in combat when she's ready, and she comes across with 2 scimitar attacks. The second being a critical hit, natural 20. As she starts to dice and slice at him, finally coming around with a dagger attack. And not making purchase with that, but he takes 18 points of damage as she starts to basically cut him up. At this point, the last gash comes across his stomach, and he grabs at it. His blood starts to pour through his hand, blood pouring through his mouth, and he's starting to look almost for a way out, as he is incredibly hurt at this point.
Just like the streets, eh, sister?
Yeah. Bacalhau, you're up. Bolt, you're on deck.
So, what progress, if any, has the guy in the water made? Has he gotten any closer to me? Is he getting further away?
He has not. He is lost. He is lost to the sea. As he starts to, you hear this blood-curdling scream of desperation as the ship passes where he is.
I'll just mutter to myself, "That's unpleasant," and I'll try to climb the ladder.
Okay. You also notice that the other ship has started to back off as well as they kill some of their sails and furl a couple of them to be able to kind of slow the pace of their ship. Ship that's next.
That's impressive, Josh.
Yeah, but it's okay. So that guy though, is he dying or is he dead?
No, he's on top of the waves, kind of like treading water, waving and screaming, and the other ship is slowing down.
Does it seem like they're slowing down to try to help this guy?
Yeah, you'd imagine. One of their guys went overboard.
That's disappointing.
Yeah. What do you do?
I climb the ladder.
Okay, you climb the ladder and you're back up on deck, right beside Borth. You still have an action.
Okay. Am I close enough to whack someone?
You'd have to move on top of the skiv there in the middle to be able to whack the lieutenant commander on the head.
Okay, I think what I'll do, I'd like to cast Toll the Dead at him.
How does that work?
I point at a creature that I can see within range, which is 60 feet, and the sound of bells fills the air around it for a moment. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 necrotic damage, unless he's missing hit points, and then he takes a d12.
Which saving throw?
It's going to be a wisdom saving throw
and your DC?
13.
Oh, dear.
13.
He fails. So only he hears the bells?
Yeah.
Okay. So all of a sudden he grasps his ears, drops the handle of the shattered scimitar, and grasps his ears, his dagger still upside down in one hand, like this. Right in front of you, Snow, you can hear him scream, and you can tell Bacalhau, Three Earrings, kind of notices what's happening as he kind of claws at his ears.
I rolled an 11 for damage.
How would you like to finish off the Lieutenant Commander?
Bleeding eyeballs, bleeding ears.
He falls to his
Bleeding
knees
nose.
as blood starts to pour from his eyes and his mouth and his nose as he starts to claw at his face, even with his dagger, as he starts to do this, and he falls to the ground and slumps onto the deck in a motionless puddle of his
And
own.
I'll say in a very epic way, "Don't hurt my friends."
Yeah, sounds epic.
Very nice. Very good. Bolt, you're up.
Okay. From where the guy up there moved to, am I able to see him?
Where is Bolt? No, you can't. He's moved to the bow of the ship.
Okay. I will stand up and crawl a little of the way up the stairs
Okay.
until I can get him in view.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna hit him with a firebolt.
Okay. You can tell that he's moved he's swung with his mace, and you see Plunkrawk kind of run down the other stairs as you come up those stairs, and he's starting to turn towards Plunkrawk. Go ahead.
Okay. Does a 15 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. It's gonna be 10 fire damage.
Ooh.
Wow.
As he gets hit with this firebolt, he wasn't expecting it. He was looking over at Plunkrawk, and it kind of sideswipes him in his, and he starts to ignite. His cloak starting to catch fire, and he starts kind of swinging around as he's dizzily kind of moving around the deck, and screaming on fire. Dilyu, so Borth is going to run up towards Diarkle to help near Heidi. Dilyu is runs down the stairs into the hold. Kajori, who is still up top, is still in combat there. Snow, you're up. Actually, at this point, yeah, Snow, you're up.
Okay. Do we know if the guys on the Scorpion launchers are still firing?
There is none. There wasn't enough crew. The crew is under the hold. They're just commoners, right? So there isn't enough crew to man the ballistas.
And there's not enough people free to be able to man them now after some people are dead, right?
Well, nobody's dead on your side.
Okay.
But yeah, you don't have right now. There's a bunch of people that are actually open currently to be able to do it, but nobody's done it.
All right. Anyone who can man the Scorpion launchers, do so. Tie flaming torches to them. Fire at the deck. Fire at the masts. Fire at the sails. Set them on fire.
Nice. Give me a persuasion check, please.
13.
Can I hear him say that?
Yep, you do.
I go for it because I don't need to be persuaded by him. He's my buddy.
Okay. All right.
Power.
Okay.
I don't know how to use these things, but I can use my prestidigitation to like start the fires.
Okay, so you start running up the stairs. He's gonna have to go the opposite stairs because they're in combat there. So make his movement. I'm assuming you're gonna. Oh, it's not your turn yet. Okay, Bacalhau. So you're
No, it's not my. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna head up when it's your turn. Plunkrawk, you're up.
Yeah.
So,
Or sorry, Snow.
Cool.
okay.
Is there anything else you
just
want to do?
one last thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my sister and I have a large history of battling against bad guys in the streets. So we're going to do this kind of back-to-back thing.
Yeah.
Where we're basically going to take on anything that comes at us.
Okay, cool. So you kind of put your back towards her. Right now, what you see left is there is one Zalezo fighting Gaziel, and there is one other elite Zalezo up top who is currently whirling on fire. and there is a couple on the quarterdeck who are still fighting Kajori, Diarkle, and now Borth.
I'm gonna have to take her lead, and I'll just kind of move with her as she goes, I guess.
Yeah, she's gonna go up top, and she's gonna join the fray. So if you want to follow her up there.
Yeah, I'll follow her up there. I'll just kind of follow her lead.
Send them up the opposite stairs and then circle around.
So in that case, would that change me in the initiative order to be after her if I'm kind of waiting on her to make moves
you'll
like
just
that?
you'll just be readying your whatever action after her turn.
Yeah.
You can just ready an action for her. So you wait till she attacks to attack.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys have to dash to get up there, so it'll be next turn.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. That other one is going to take a swipe at you, Gaziel. That is going to be a 16. Does that hit?
My armor class is 19.
Nope. Okay. He swings again twice. He no longer has a sword, just swinging wildly at you like this, and doesn't. And as he looks around and sees that the commander has now gone down, he tries to break from you. I'd like you to make a attack of opportunity. So just roll a d20 there.
Okay. 16.
Okay. With a 16, that is enough. Roll some damage.
Okay. 20. Natural 20.
Woo! Yikes. Okay, so I'd like you to
right.
roll damage on that.
And roll damage on that is 4 plus 2, so 6.
Okay. Plus the other 4.
Plus my extra.
Yeah, plus your 8. So that's. Go ahead. What's your extra?
Plus 2.
So that's 20 points of damage.
Wow.
And as he turns to run, and you imagine he's just making a beeline for the other side of the deck. You imagine he's just going to abandon ship. But as he starts to run, you come down basically double-handed or with your warhammer and smash him right in the spine, and you hear a crunch as his back kind of snaps in half as he falls and squeals to the ground and is motionless.
Wow. And I'd like to say to that, that's what you get when you mess with my friends too.
Savage. All right. You notice that Diarkle and that group up there actually manages to overpower the group of Zalezo that are up top on the quarterdeck, and they take them prisoner. So you can leave him up there and put him prone. As they start to kind of like bind him and pull them together. There's only one left, right? Yeah. There's one Zalezo guard up there. Aella, you're still unconscious. I'm sorry. Gaziel, you're up. You've now just dispatched him. There is one flaming elite guard up top on the forecastle that is still spinning, trying to get the fires out. What do you do?
I want to go towards him.
Okay. Bolt is at the stairs. There is fire in front of the stairs there, so you can try and get through the fire. You can try and go around.
I will. Will I get hurt if I go through?
You might.
Okay, then I'll just go around the fire.
Okay, so maybe a dasher around. You're gonna have to take a dash to get up there, but you get up to the top of the stairs with your dash, and that's your turn. Okay. Bacalhau, you're up.
Up, Jay.
What's that?
Did I miss a turn?
Oh, where were you? Where was your turn? Why? Okay, yeah, you can take your turn. You can take your turn now, Plunkrawk.
Okay.
I don't know what happened there. Sorry.
Is that Aella at the bottom of the steps, prone?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna slide down the side of the steps.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go and cast Cure Wounds on her.
There you go. Spell slots left, eh?
Yep, just
wow.
Well, actually, I have 2 left. Yeah.
Wow.
So that is a 1d8 plus 3. So go ahead, Aella.
You roll a 1d8. You can roll that 1d8, Joel.
All right, I'll do it.
Oh.
Or whoever. It doesn't matter.
You can go.
So that's 5 plus. So 8.
8 points of damage. Sorry, 8 points of healing. Okay, so you
Healing.
take. So
You watch your mouth.
So
Watch your mouth.
you come to
Jason.
consciousness, Aella, and you're looking up, and you see Plunkrawk standing over you.
And I go, just like that.
All right. Okay. That was Plunkrawk. Who did I say was up? Bacalhau, you're up.
Yeah, so I haven't got much to do up here now, but I'm just going to be helping out by lighting the fires using prestidigitation.
Okay, so you're starting
as they try to
Yeah.
as they try to launch the bolts or the arrows or whatever they're launching, I'll just make sure they're nicely on fire before they go.
Yeah, nobody's moved to man them yet. They're all kind of focusing on getting the Celezo down on the ground and kind of tied up. And you go over there and you do notice that some of the large bolts, the ballista bolts, they're huge, and are wrapped with some sort of material, and you start to kind of light those on fire. You managed you managed to light one on fire per turn.
Okay, can I try to? Is that my action then? It's my action.
Is prestidigitation a cantrip?
Yep.
Yeah, that's your action.
Yeah. Okay. That's all I'm gonna do for the next little bit is lighting things on fire.
Okay.
Trying to be helpful.
Nice. Well done. Bolt, you're up.
Okay, I'm just gonna fire another firebolt at the poor guy that's on fire right now.
Okay.
13 to hit.
That's a hit.
It is?
Yep.
Okay, because it's another 10 fire damage.
Okay. At this point, you hit him right in the center of the chest, and he takes his last breath, slumps down in a flaming mass, and slumps dead onto the forecastle. At this point, you notice that the other ship kills its sails and starts to veer off in a direction that is not yours, as it starts to kind of go back. Three Earrings yells out, we do not pursue. We have one of them to question. Let us lick our wounds. We fought well today. As Borth kind of starts to drag this Celezo down the stairs, boom, 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 as his head kind of hits each stair and puts him onto the skiv in the middle of the ship. As everyone kind of, as the crew follows Borth down into that area. What do you guys do?
I'll use prestidigitation a bit to just clean up some blood.
Okay, so you just kind of start to walk around.
I'm just tidying up.
There's blood everywhere. So you're just like,
yeah. I can do a square foot at a time.
Yeah, so you're just like just cleaning up.
I see Bacalhau doing this and not wanting to be outdone.
Yeah.
I use my prestidigitation to like make it super clean.
Yeah, okay. I like it. So you go up. Are you doing it where you are, or you go up to where he is?
No, I'll kind of go along the way and kind of peek that he's doing it on the other side and go like, and do it myself.
Okay. As Borth kind of slams the Celezo onto the boat, the captain steps up and she says, "Throw him in the brig." And Borth kind of takes him off the skiv and starts to drag him down the steps again, all the way down, to the hold just below, where there's a room that he can be placed in and shackled up. Everyone kind of looks around. You meet eyes with everyone after a really hard-fought battle. There's still a bonfire raging on the deck that has spread now to like a 10-foot kind of flaming area, Bolt, that you are right in front of. Can you douse that? Can you kill your spell, or is it just fire that has now spread?
It's just the spell. Oh, concentration up to 1 minute.
Okay, so you can kill it if you want. So
yeah.
You decide to snuff it out and it goes away, and there's scorched deck.
But not before admiring the flames a little bit, and then.
Yes,
right.
Of course. All right, what do you all do? Diarkle kind of like takes a knee, and she wipes off her quarterstaff that is covered in blood. And Borth is no longer there, so he's taken the below deck. The captain looks at you all and says, "I need a minute. We will speak soon. Our course has not changed." as she
course.
catches her breath and she turns around and she goes back into her cabin.
I have important questions for Snow, so I gotta find him.
Yeah, he's right near you, 10 feet away.
Okay. Snow, who were they?
Those were the Clovis Concord, villains of the sea. They don't like people like us.
Do we know that they're villains? Would I have a sense that they are the law versus villains?
Give me an insight check.
It's a 20, dirty 20.
Yeah, so with a dirty 20, Brandon, what do you want to, obviously...
Well, from my perspective, they're
Yeah.
villains.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So from his perspective, they are absolutely the enemy, but you did hear them say that they are the law and they are in breach of that law.
Yeah. So but they said that they're the law. Are they not in charge?
Well, you see, different people obey different laws. My laws are not in alignment with theirs. And let me tell you about the Clovis Concord. They attack vessels on the sea. Merchants sometimes, I would tell you, we are not so different from merchants sometimes, and pirates as well. Do you know when they attack pirates? There are two reasons why they attack pirates. One, because of pressure from the populace, and two, because the pirates have amassed enough profit for them to attack them and steal their profit. They leave the pirates alone until they are ripe for harvest. That's when they attack. They are criminals, I tell you. Criminals, terrible criminals, horrible people with stupid laws.
Are we pirates?
Well, we do mostly merchant work, but you know what? Listen to me. You and I, we should have a conversation together later. And I will tell you a little bit more about me, yes? Because I do consider you a friend. I would like to tell you more about me.
I would like that if we could talk more.
Now, I have a question for you. The one that was in front of me when we were fighting, he screamed and fell, and I don't know what happened. It sounded horrible. Can you tell me what happened?
Yes. I think that he heard some very loud bells, and it caused him to bleed from his holes in his face.
I didn't hear any bells.
No, only he could hear them.
So I pat him on the shoulder and that's incredible. You're great.
Thank you. Snow, is Three Earrings your master?
She is my sister, and she is above me in rank on this ship. Otherwise, we were twins, born about the same time. She was born about 1 minute ahead of me, so I guess she's the oldest, but still.
So on the ship, she's your master?
Yes, she gives me orders.
In the
Who's her master?
Sorry, in the distance, you guys start to hear a little thunder gathering.
Okay. Well, there is an organization that she reports to. I suppose they could be her master.
Does everybody have a master?
Not everyone has a master. There are some people who are quite free.
Thank you, Snow.
Anytime, my friend.
And scene.
Gaziel, can you give me a survival check, please? Sorry, not Gaziel. Sorry, Aella. Can you give me a survival check, please?
Oh, I can do lots of things right now because I've got pent up energy. You want me to roll 6 dice at a time? I can do that for you. Okay, well, it's a 20.
Natural 20?
Yes.
Nice. In the distance, you see clouds that are starting to form and lightning that is flashing in these clouds. You imagine that there's a storm on the horizon, and you'll be in it in a matter of about 15 to 20 minutes. Nobody around the ship has really noticed that yet.
Okay.
What do you do?
Can I gust some wind just to kind of put us ahead a little bit more?
Ah.
Gusts.
I mean, is it gonna?
Yeah, you don't think that your gust is necessarily more powerful enough to do that. And at this point, you imagine it's usually from your sailing experience, it's just best to kind of like go under the deck and take shelter.
Okay. Okay. Can I just? Where's Plunk right now?
He's just off from you about 20 feet.
Okay. Hey, Plunk. Can I talk to you? Can we just go over here really quick?
And I'll walk over.
Okay. You hear from the back of the ship, you hear Heidi say, "Storms are coming."
Okay. Don't worry. We'll just be quick. I just wanted to have a little quick conversation with you. And I kind of take out my boomerang, and I haven't practiced my boomerang quite yet, so I just want to take my boomerang out, and I'm just kind of playing with it, throwing it as it's coming back and throwing it. And I'm like, hey, Plunk, can you fly?
No fly.
You can't chase my boomerang? Can you go and chase my boomerang?
No wings. Can't fly.
Oh, because I've always wanted to fly. I mean, I can push the air, but I can't fly.
I want fly. I want fly.
Yeah.
But I can't fly.
Yeah. I know that we have kind of a hard time communicating, and I don't fully understand you all the time, but I'm going to try really hard. I'm going to try really hard to understand you.
I'm going to try really hard to understand you.
And thank you so much for saving me. We should go downstairs now before the storm hits.
Oh yeah. Storm hits.
You can feel the rain starts
and then we run back downstairs.
Yeah, the rain starts to kind of fall lightly at this point as everybody kind of starts to go down the stairs into the hold to shelter from the storm.
Okay.
At this point, it is the middle of the night. You haven't had the benefit of a long rest yet. As you kind of speak to the crew, you realize that you have at least another 10 hours to Palmaflora. So if you hit the sack now, you'll probably be able to have that 10 hours that you require.
Okay, I'm going to sleep.
What do you want to do?
Cool.
Okay, let's go to sleep.
Yep.
Everybody's going to sleep? Okay.
So the storm is happening right now, right?
Yep. And you can
We're in
feel
it.
that it's starting to get rougher. The boat's swaying more. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna, for a little bit, go to the top of the ship
Yep.
where I set that guy on fire,
Yep.
and have my little equipment out with the mace and a couple of my tools, and just be doing a little experiment by myself.
Okay. What's your experiment?
I'm waiting to see if I can, if there's any lightning.
Yeah.
If I can get my mace struck by lightning, then I'd possibly be able to figure out this spell.
Okay. All right. So you're waiting for lightning. So the storm has started, and it's actually like really picked up. By the time you get up there, the rain's kind of pelting the deck. It's actually quite strong. The wind's picked up. The boat is swaying back and forth. The only person at the helm is Heidi right now, trying to kind of manage. They've also furled the sails a little bit because they don't want to hit these waves too hard, and it's starting to go up and down over the waves. And so you're fairly wet at this point, and it seems like the thunder and the lightning is now kind of in the clouds over your head.
Okay, I'll tie my mace to the railing, and I'll sort of sit back a little bit from it and just observe patiently.
Okay. All right. Geez, I don't even know.
For some reason, this is something I can see Adam Mainse doing.
Okay, I'm gonna say there's a. Let me see the percentage that lightning hits. Anybody know the percentage of lightning hitting? Where you want it to?
Very small.
You wait a while. How long do you want to wait?
I'll wait for an hour.
Yeah. So within that hour, no lightning. It's striking in the distance. You hear thunder above you, but nothing that strikes you is, yeah.
Okay.
And at this point, you're completely soaked.
Okay, I'll untie it and I'll bring it back to my room and I'll give up for now.
Okay. All right. You all, even though the storm has hit hard, and the boat is really, after the effects of the combat that you've withstood over the last hour or so, puts you all right to sleep. And that is where we're going to take a break. That was awesome, guys. Welcome. Welcome. Congratulations for surviving an incursion from the Clovis Concord. So good.
Yeah, way to go, guys. You did it.
Yeah.
You did it too, Mel. Moral support.
I slept.
Yeah.
No, really, you were there, Mel.
Yeah. No, you were there. It was great.
No, we hardly helped at all. They did a great job.
Yeah. You were unconscious. Brandon just decided not to do anything.
Right.
I was protecting my sister.
No, you're doing
It's
good.
an
bud.
RP moment.
You did great. All right, so we are going to take a break, but at this point, we are going to draw for the winner of the dice spinners. Those of you that need to go for a bio break, do that. We'll take some questions. We will be sure to come back by, say, 9 will be when we are back at the table.
Awesome.
Julian, I'm assuming, is sending me the winner at this point. So I will just wait for him to let me know. Actually, you know what? This is what we'll do. As Julian grabs that, I'm going to, if you want to field questions, Joel. I actually have a winner. The winner of the Mithril Armory's spinner dice tonight is Duh107. That is DUH, Duh107. You are the winner. So we will send you a note. If you are in the chat, make sure that you send us a PM in Twitch and with your name, address, email, phone number, and we will make sure that that gets sent out to you when the spinners... When are the spinners going out, guys?
So they should be in our possession by the second week of May, and they should be going out by the first week of June.
Awesome. That's great.
Yep.
Really great. Okay, good. I'm going to go deal. You guys enjoy.
Cool. I will take the questions. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Okay, so questions, you've been posting them. The mods, Prometheus Bound, thank you so much. And Shadster, thank you so much for filing through all of the stuff so that I could take the questions. Here we go. Okay, so question. Can Aella gust the sails when she's alive again? Interestingly, she tried. So this question must have happened beforehand. And then Jay said no. I think probably because the wind was stronger or something like that. Sidebar question for Adam. I'll wait for that, so I'll highlight that one for later. Why did everyone decide to attack the good guys so easily? I have a quick answer for that, and that is that we're evil.
Well, can I say, because I was prepared to attack them first, and it was because I asked Snow. I said to Snow, like, are these our enemies that are coming? And Snow was like, oh yeah, they're enemies. So I just readied an attack. I said, as soon as they come, I'm going to strike. And that's kind of why. But I just posted a thing on my Instagram where Bacalhau is wondering now, like, this is my friend. I thought we were good guys. We just fought the good guys, and I just found out we're pirates. Like Bacalhau's world just got thrown upside down as he realizes he's actually not a good guy.
Yeah,
He's supposed to be.
I mean,
he wants to be. And he's finding out that actually, even though he was free, he still has a master on the ship who also has a master. And I'm doing things that I shouldn't be doing against people that are supposed to be helping people. It's like really big twist.
You're kind of screwed, Bacalhau.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, as far as Plunk, I'm just following what the other folks are doing. He's a follower. He's not a leader. So someone set the thing in motion, and Plunk just decided to go along. And I believe it's Snow who is to be blamed. And with that, let's go to the next question. Since Brandon just got back. Okay, so Skyhawk asks, do they plan to continue with this campaign after the first several episodes? So we are having 12 episodes of this. We just had 12 or 13 episodes of the Into the Mist Curse of Strahd campaign. We're going to do 12 of these. And then we're going to go back to Into the Mist again. So unless we just get so many subscribers that we have to play D&D more than one time a week, and we play them all the time, then unfortunately we're going to be going back and forth between campaigns. That's the current situation. But as you all know, the world changes unendingly under our feet. And so we're going with the shifting sands of time. That's what I'll say is our answer. Gary Diamond's question, what's everyone's favorite race class to play? Brandon?
Wow. That's tough. I had a lot of fun playing a half-orc, but I'm really loving playing as Snow. Part of that might just be like just his personality, but it's so much fun playing this character.
Do I detect an evil streak in Snow?
I think you detect a somewhat chaotic, not evil nor good streak in Snow.
Right. On a self-serving streak, perhaps.
He's got his reasons for doing things the way he does them. Okay. He's had to fight to survive his whole life. And he's had to do good things and bad things to do it. And that's kind of put him in the middle in a lot of things, morally and ethically. He does what it takes to get the job done in a lot of cases, but not necessarily in an evil way.
Yeah, I get that. I'm gonna ask Christina this question because you recently made this character. Mm-hmm. What were some other races or classes you were considering, given that you haven't played other characters in D&D before? Any others that piqued your interest?
Is there a fairy? What's the equivalent to a fairy? An elf?
Okay, yeah.
I was considering them because they're just very mystical, I think, creatures. But I also liked the idea of being a stout, kind of short character.
Yep.
But yeah, that was when I was talking to Jason, he suggested a halfling. So I went for it.
Halflings are the best.
They're the best.
They are the best.
They're so little.
They're so tiny. David, what's your favorite class race to play? You've played.
So I've only played 3. So I played 2 gnomes, which were a lot of fun. I played a fire genasi, and I really like my fire genasi. He's level 4, and I'm really looking forward to bringing him back at some point. He's cool. Okay, so that doesn't really answer the question. I mean, the Dunamancy Turtle guy, he's cool. It's such a great combination.
Yeah.
The rogue gnome, I think, is a typical sort of combination, but it's a lot of fun. And then my cat's trying to knock stuff over. But fire genasi. I'm gonna say the fire genasi is really cool. He's the one that I keep wanting to go back to and play some more.
Yeah.
But Bacalhau is awesome.
Bacalhau's pretty good so far.
Yeah.
So far. I'm surprised he didn't die in this episode. Just when you backdove off the back of that moving ship.
I meant to ask if the ship was moving, and I totally forgot to ask. And then once I'm in the water, he's like, "So the ships keep moving." It's like, no, I forgot.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought they came to a dead stop for the battle.
Put her in park.
Yeah, put her in park.
Yeah.
Okay. Play Scholar commented, I really want Christina to know she got it right. Unless there is a house rule, Divine Favor is a bonus action spell. There you go.
I was just looking at my sheet. I wanted to use it, you know?
You got it right. Skyhawk questions. Besides Christina, how long has everyone else been playing D&D? I've been playing actively for the last 3 years, but I'm going to say prior to that, I hadn't played since I was in my teens. So like proper, what's that show?
Years ago.
Yeah, several D&D years ago. Go. Anyone else?
I just posted in our group chat on Facebook today a photo from my very first session, which was May 29th, 2017.
Wow.
So almost 3 years to the day.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep. Good old Nightstone.
It was a good session.
I probably started playing 5 or 6 years ago, but haven't been as regular until I started playing here.
Yeah.
Which was like 2 years ago.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of us are not like, we don't come from like a D&D background where we've been playing the entirety of our lives. It's basically just friends coming together and trying it out. So it's really fun. Okay. Will there be, this is Dag Crystal J asks, will there be ever a return to the Order of Dragonsbane in the future? I would love that.
I would too.
I think it would be awesome. I think there's so much potential for just more fun between us all. So yeah, I really cannot wait.
There's so much that's been set up that hasn't had payoff yet. And it's like I'm just like itching to keep going with the story, because like, oh my gosh, you guys.
Yeah,
no,
and the early question: what was your favorite class character combination? I miss playing a Shamgar because
dude, Shamgar's so good.
Shamgar holds a special place in my Sham heart.
You're fantastic.
Sham, wow.
So Shadster made like this little like loincloth clip thing, and it's funny, man. Yeah. So much sham wow awesomeness.
Emperor 10 Miles says, when are we going to get a Gaziel emoji?
I don't have an emoji.
You are getting one. Jay could only get what he could get. I mean, there's only so many hours in a week. Here's the thing: you did get that. None of.
I got a T-shirt.
You got a Thundersmite T-shirt.
Make sure you order, you guys out there.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Thundersmite.
That shirt.
Asmerander asks, did they all pick their subclass yet? And if so, what did Gaziel and Bacalhau pick?
We're still at level 2.
We are still level 2.
But Bacalhau would have it by now, I think.
If I knew what a subclass was, I would consider it.
Yeah, I want to make sure I describe it properly. Maybe Jake can help me. So I'm as a wizard, I'm following the Dunamancy. How do I describe that? Somebody help me out, Brandon.
I guess it's your spell. I don't remember the term.
Yeah,
it's kind of like your spellcaster's archetype.
Yeah,
kinda
yeah. So I'm taking the Dunamancy track, and I'm Chronomancy is the path that I'm set on.
People are I'm sure storming the chat with all the proper terminology that I.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
You should be listening to them.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Everybody at home.
That's good.
Yeah, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, and especially as a turtle, Because some people think that turtles are slow.
Yeah, and some people.
And you know what? You know what helps with
Right,
that? Being able to control
Asimar
time.
Yeah. Asimar Gur asks, how come almost everyone plays an exotic race? That is a very good question.
Way. I think that it just happened that way. I think we're all just like humans every day. So, you know.
We didn't know what we all were, right?
Yeah, that's
Until
right.
shortly before we started this stream, and we started to see each other's avatars popping up that Jay was creating. And we're like, what? Like, so surprised every time somebody was revealed. But we didn't know. So I wasn't like, hey, let's be a traveling petting zoo. Like, that's what happened.
It is in French, menagerie is actually like referencing a farm area with animals in it. So,
I think
it's kind of
Christina's the only one with one of the classic races.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You're just my animals.
Pets. Writing Machine 123 asks, are you planning on playing in person for the season's finale? Hey, I'll answer this. We're planning to play in person the moment we can.
Yes. Safely.
Yeah. As long as it's safe for us to do so, we would love to actually play face to face, because we haven't been at the same table for this campaign, which is great, but sad. All right. What minis did you use for the Sahuagin in the Palmaflora episode? I haven't seen them in Nolzur's lineup. Do you know, Jay? Or are you listening? No, you're not. Oh, you did. Awesome.
Was that it?
Yeah, we use them for the Falcon deep ones. Yeah, that's right.
Cool. Sexy's 154 asks, Brandon, how hard is suppressing your actions in the middle of a battle, seeing your friends dying? What did you feel as a player?
That was really, really hard, because normally I play like a chaotic good character that would never, ever allow their friends to fight alone unless, extreme circumstances. So for this, it was really hard for me, but like as Snow, it seemed to make sense. He would protect the captain, he would protect his sister, and as far as the order goes, his sister is most important. If it was just captain, that would be second most, and then his friends, then his colleagues. But a lot of these people he just met too, so he's not really that close to them yet, except Bacalhau and probably Plunkrawk too, because he likes Plunkrawk. So, despite what he says.
Awesome. Warped Saint 1 asks, are you all doing okay? Thank you for the concern. That's very kind. At the beginning of this kind of play session, before we were actually live, everyone was losing their mind. Like, it was like...
And a little bit during the session too.
A little bit. But it was pretty crazy. Everyone was just making stupid noises and talking over each other in Irish accents. And my Sharona and different... Something is definitely wrong. I can't put my finger on it. Oh, my Sharona.
Boy potatoes.
All right, so we're almost done with these questions. Jay, let me know when you want me to be done.
Yeah, we're done.
Okay, cool. We're done.
Yeah. Done. Thank you, Joel, for doing that, and everyone for answering questions. If you had any questions for me that didn't get answered, you can ask them tomorrow night on Behind the Screen at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. All right. All righty then.
See.
Yeah, it's a good day for sailing.
We had a long rest just now?
Yes, you all have had the benefit of a long rest.
Yay.
Mr. DM.
Yes.
In this rainy night, before we actually settle down, I would like to knock on the crew's door, or the door where my friends are, and ask if I could sleep inside.
Yeah, because you're getting pretty wet and outside. Yeah.
Well, the raindrops on the shell are really loud when you're inside.
Yeah, got it.
So I,
Got it.
Sure.
yeah.
And
I would
there's
have asked
an
them,
extra
could
bunk.
I
Yeah, I'm assuming they say
I don't need
yes.
a bunk. Would you guys say yes if I came and asked if I could sleep
Absolutely,
inside?
man. Bunk by me. We'll do the sleepover chat.
You're not there.
I'm with the crew.
No, but
you're
I mean with the
you're the other room.
I'm in the guest quarters.
Fine. Forget
But
you.
yeah, so I'll just sleep on the floor. But I would ask them if that was okay, and then go and sleep on the floor.
All right. So you all sleep well. Again, make sure that you add a long rest to your character sheets. And after that long rest, the ship's bell starts to ring, and you hear, "Shark Feather Abyss, we've arrived," come from the helm, and you can recognize that it is Heidi's voice yelling it. Everyone right below the in the forecastle can hear her yell it as you kind of all come to, and it's echoed throughout by certain crew members that have already woken. And you can see through the portholes that it looks like dawn, like the sun is just rising over the horizon at this point. What do you all do? And you hear the sound of seagulls.
I'll rush up to the sea of seagulls.
Okay, so you rush up onto deck?
Yeah, I rush up onto deck and basically just admire the flight of these beautiful creatures whom I cannot join.
Yes, yeah. The beautiful musical sounds of their squawking. Okay. What do the rest of you do?
It's sorry, what time of day did you say?
It looks almost like dawn, like the sun is just rising. So the equivalent of about 5 a.m.
Okay, I'll go down and see if there's any breakfast.
Yeah, at this point, not yet. It's actually quite early in the morning. Snow is just rising. And you know that the understanding that you received is that as soon as you got here, that it would be time was of the essence, as it were. And really shortly after, you hear kind of a banging on the deck, on the cabin that you're in, and you hear Bort's voice going, "Come on, lads, get up."
Okay, can you? So okay, I'm gonna head out. Say good morning. What do we see outside?
Yeah.
What do we see outside?
Yeah. So you all kind of stretch, unarmored, kind of resting. You feel the bruises and some of the hurt from last night, but it's all kind of healed up. It's just really, really sore and tight. The crew and yourselves move to the. You notice that as you come out onto deck, the crew moves to the starboard side of the ship to look across the waves as the first light of dawn starts to creep over the horizon. Along the distant coast, you can make out the mainland section of Palmaflora, which is intact but appears deserted. So this is the mainland portion that had the extended kind of bridge that led to the Isle, which is obviously no longer there. Its residents presumably having fled in case of another Sahuagin attack. The waters around the ship are murky and marked by only a few stray scraps of driftwood bobbing lazily on the surface. What are your passive perception scores? Can I get those? I don't think I have them for this adventure.
16 for me.
Plunk.
11.
Sorry, Plunkrawk.
14.
13.
13 for me.
That was Snow. What?
16.
Bolt.
11.
Aella.
I don't know where that is.
At the top, it'll say passive perception. On the left, there'll be 3 of them on the kind of the main attribute page, I think.
Where, guys? Like,
Or
I
under
only see
senses.
Under senses, I think.
It says senses, yeah, on the sheet.
Oh, there. I just scroll still. 11.
Okay. Gaziel.
I also have 11.
Oh my god.
And Bacalhau.
14.
All right. Snow, you hear the and right on deck right now. You see Diarkle is already kind of up on the quarter deck, kind of looking out over the water, kind of happy to see wildlife again. Looking up at the seagulls, kind of admiring the wildlife as it kind of circles overhead. You see Dilyu, kind of on the forecastle, away from everyone, obviously kind of deep in his own thought. Heidi, it has, steadied the ship and has left the helm now, and you can tell that they're readying the anchor to set anchor here.
Okay.
But you, out of the corner of your eye, spot movement.
Or I sense movement?
Sorry, you sense movement. I thought all this through before I actually said spot. You hear the creaking of the deck and of the ladder on the port side of the ship behind you as you all look over the starboard side towards Palmaflora. Something seems to be climbing aboard the ship from the port side. If I can get the overcam there. Immediately, you see two webbed hands come over the side, and then two more on the other side, and two more as a party of Sahuagin begin to board the ship. Immediately after that, nobody else notices this but Snow. Immediately, go ahead.
Am I not on deck, Jay?
Yeah, but everyone, you're all kind of looking out towards Palmaflora and noticing what has happened. They're coming up the other side, cool. And Snow is the only one to hear it. But you hear movement as multiple creatures are starting to climb onto deck. I'm going to give you one movement, one action before anything else happens.
All right. I shout two arms and indicate the direction of the enemy.
Okay.
So that everybody will now know.
Okay.
And I will already in action.
Okay.
Like an attack action if they come within range.
Yeah.
But I guess I'll call to them and say, what do you want with us?
So as you turn, and as everyone, the rest of you turn, realizing at this point you have not put your armor on, you don't have your weapons. Because you woke up and you came straight out. The Sahuagin kind of, you look back behind you and there are 4 Sahuagin across the back of the deck. They're carrying their spears in hand and seem to have them out in a threatening fashion as they mutter in Sahuagin all manner of sounds as you all turn. They part slightly and you see 2 massive hands come up over the deck, and what you see appears to be the head of a shark begins to rise over the side of the deck, but somehow it has hands and it has legs as this hulking shark-like creature climbs onto the deck in front of you. I would like you all to roll initiative, please.
Didn't we just do this? Well, not me.
Third unarmored fight.
Did you say we got one movement?
You get nothing.
That's fair.
I'm a 9.
Snow, 9. Mm-hmm. Plunkrawk.
Sorry. I got a 14. No, 14 plus 4 is 18.
18?
Yep.
Okay. What the heck? Why is it doing that? 18. Okay, so Plunkrawk's first. Bolt.
Natural 1.
Bolt is all the way back here.
But
so
it's a 2.
But it's a 2, right?
Yeah.
There's a street shark on deck.
Street shark.
Where shark?
That's funny. Bacalhau.
17.
Toot toot.
Aella.
5.
Gaziel.
11.
So Aella 11. I think that's correct. Snow, did I get yours? I got yours, right?
Yeah, I was 9.
Okay.
I made
roll
some
again, though.
sleepy. I made some sleepy time tea just in case this happens again. I can just take a nap.
Clever wild shape.
All right.
Yeah. It's right there. Right there.
All right.
It's ready.
The tip of her tongue.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
I'm itching. I'm itching in my seat. I'm ready to go.
Are you good to go?
Yeah.
I'm just looking for my. There it is.
Yeah, hurry up, Jason Azevedo. We got things to kill. There we go. There we go.
Plunkrawk, you are up first as
Okay.
you see these creatures climb over the side.
I will look at the middle of my hand, see the emblem that was placed there,
Oh,
draw from its power, turn it towards the shark head,
yeah.
and cast Hunter's Mark
Okay.
on the shark.
Okay. And do you know what Hunter's Mark does for the sake of everyone?
Yes. I choose a creature within range, mystically mark it as my quarry.
Yes.
Until the spell ends, I deal an extra 1d6 damage to the target whenever I hit it with a weapon attack.
Awesome. Of which you have none.
Well, I
Currently.
have daggers I haven't used.
No, but you don't have your weapons. What I'm saying is you guys didn't
Oh,
say
right.
that you got your armor or weapons on.
So?
So
Okay.
then you don't do that.
So is that a bonus
So-
action?
It is
Yes.
a bonus action.
Yeah, so what's
Well,
your action?
So now, on top of that, what I'm going to do is run to the hold and get my weapon.
Okay, so you make a dash. Plunkrawk makes a dash down the hold, and you kind of race down. With the dash, you can actually get to your bunk, but you can't start to put on your armor yet, which takes a minute.
Okay. Whoa. Wait. It takes a whole minute to put my armor on. Wait, I don't carry. I don't have armor. I just have my weapons.
You don't have leather armor?
Yeah, but I sleep in my leather armor.
No, you don't. That's incredibly uncomfortable.
Yes, I do.
You wouldn't be.
I've always
all
slept in my
smelly.
leather armor.
You wouldn't be able to get a long rest if you. It would actually hamper your long rest.
You smell like a wet bird.
Sorry.
I'm a bird. I stink
Ugh.
anyways.
No.
No, okay. Fair enough.
Okay, so
Okay.
you rush down.
I rush down and just get my dagger. I don't care about my armor.
Okay. Okay, so you grab your dagger. Next turn you can move. Bacalhau, you're up.
Yep.
So I'll say to everybody, get your weapons. And I'm going to get onto the boat. I'm going to run across.
Yeah.
And I want to jump at the shark.
Yeah.
And as I do that, withdraw into my shell.
like a turtle attack, like a
Yeah.
speedball
And
special self-propelled.
I don't want to hurt him. I would like to bump into him and annoy him and then land at his feet in my shell.
Okay, so you're just basically propelling yourself at. Okay, strength, acrobatics check. But you're not trying to.
Acrobatics check?
You're not
Is that what
trying. You're not trying to strike him. You're not trying to hurt him.
No, I would like to land at his feet. I want to be annoying though. Like if I like to bump into his
Okay,
shins a
so
little.
acrobatics check to try and get over the boat, kind of roll and smack him.
Okay.
It's such a funny move.
It's 19 minus 1, 18.
Okay, with an 18, you managed to do exactly that. But you're not at his feet because he's right at the side of the boat. So you kind of like turn into a shell. You kind of roll across the top of the boat. You hit him kind of in the face, and he kind of like does this, and he pats
that's okay.
at you, and you kind of or start to kind of spin on the boat as he starts
and
to engage.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. At this point, that creature. One sec. Is going to attack with a 20. I think that probably hits.
Sorry, you broke up there,
whatever.
Jay. What was that?
A
exactly?
20 hits. Dave?
I'm a 21.
You're a 21 armor class?
When I'm in my shell,
Oh,
yeah.
you are so lucky. As he starts, you
+4
feel the
AC
strength
bonus.
of this hulking creature start to slam on the shell. And you're like, whoa, that is a lot more damage than I imagined it would be able to output, but you don't take any damage. Wow, you're so lucky.
And the back of my shell, for people that don't know, is like covered in scrapes and scratches from previous times that this sort of thing's happened.
This is great. It's great. It's really great. All right. Let me just see here. All right. It is.
It gives a whole new meaning to your T-shirt, eh, Dave? Rolling.
Rolling with the homies.
All right. So the Sahuagin rush forward en masse at you guys, engaging one each. So we'll just start up the side, and you can tell me who they hit, and we'll just start rolling here. That is a 13 to, who's the first one? Borth. 13 to Borth. That's a hit. Oh, that's a hit too. And it starts to engage Borth as it approaches. Bolt, armor class again.
Without my scale mail,
It's 10.
is my armor just 10 plus
Well,
dex?
unless you get 10 plus, yeah, unless you get anything for being a Dragonborn.
You can unequip it just to see.
I don't think so. Yeah, you guys can unequip your armor at this point if you go into your inventory.
Okay, yeah. My AC is 11.
Okay, so the first one is going to hit because that is a natural 20. And that is going to be 9 points of damage, Bolt, as this Sahuagin comes through and he skewers you into the stomach with his spear. And he pulls it out and he tries to bite at you and he misses as blood starts to pour down your abdomen. The next one is going to be Gaziel.
Okay, so
Aella?
can I
Go ahead. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
go
it's
ahead.
not my turn.
No, sorry, it's not you. No, it's
Got it.
Aella. It goes to attack Aella.
I was ready.
Sorry. It's gonna. Oh, that is another natural 20.
You don't even.
I'm so sorry. 1d4 plus
We are
1.
done.
5. That's.
Okay, this is it. This could be it for our relationship.
My gosh.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Wow, it just turned into an 11.
13 points of damage as he gets a natural 20 and he brings his spear across and cuts you deep on the arm and then he bites onto your shoulder. The next one, who does the next one attack?
I'll remember
Snow?
this.
You have an attack ready, Snow. So you can attack first as it approaches you.
Yeah. What I'm looking up is my claws, I think, are just one action. No, it's a melee attack. So I think I can use my claws like I could a weapon, where I can use like one arm and then the other. Right? So I'm gonna do that, assuming that that's not disobeying any rules.
No, you can do 2 unarmed strikes, but you just it would be.
But using my claws, it's an additional.
Yeah. I'll allow it.
Because I can do
that's
an
fine.
unarmed strike.
Yeah,
without
but you just
one
don't add the bonus to the damage right on the second one. Because you don't have
that's
yet.
Okay. So that one is a 21, the other one is a 7.
Yeah, 21 is a hit.
Okay, so that's 5 points of damage.
Okay. All right. So you, as it comes across, you kind of surprise it as you slash across its chest, and its kind of dark gray, green skin tone opens up into this pink scratch as it starts to bleed a little bit, and then it comes back around with its spear, and it hits you with its spear for 6 points, and it goes to bite at you, and it misses.
Okay. It's not a good way to make friends.
No, it's not good. Gaziel, you're up.
Okay, so
Snow, you're on deck.
I want to be able to use my command spell,
Yep.
which is an action.
Yeah.
And I want to the one that's attacking. Who's being hit the most right now?
As you look around, it appears that Aella is probably the worse for wear.
So I want to command the creature that's attacking her to drop.
Okay, and can you read that spell real quick?
Yeah, so it says you speak a one-word command to a creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn. The
What's
spell has
your
no
DC?
effect if the target is undead. My DC?
Yeah, it'll say spell DC at the top of the spell that it has to beat.
It has to beat a wisdom throw of 14.
14. Okay.
Yeah.
As you turn to it and you look at it straight in the face and you say drop, and it kind of looks at its hands and looks back up and he goes "Wah!" with a no. Oh, so close. Snow, that is your action. Snow, you're up. Do you want to move, Gaziel, as you do not have any monsters around you currently?
So because of that, am I able to run to get my armor somewhere?
You can
Or is that
absolutely run between them, and you could run up onto the boat and then straight across to your quarters.
Okay, I want to do that.
Okay, so she's gonna dash, or she's just gonna move. That's the wrong way. Their quarters are up here. It's okay. 5, so let's say that 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, there. So you're about right there, Gaziel, so far, making...
Okay.
Now, your armor does take 10 minutes to put on. So, but your shield is one action. You can pick up your shield with an action. That gives you at least 2. So you can equip your shield and still have a bit of armor.
Okay.
But not great armor, obviously.
Okay.
And obviously you can pick up your warhammer too as you go in there, and your javelins if you want. Snow, you're up.
All right, so I already rolled. I have a 14 and a 22.
Okay. They both hit.
All right, so that's a total of 7 points slashing damage.
7 points of slashing damage. That is, which number is that? That's 1, 2.
So I kind of do a slash and one of those like spinning slashes with my other claw.
Sorry, that was 14 points?
7.
Sorry, 7. I don't know where I'm getting these numbers from.
Okay,
so you
14 though if you want.
You start to continue to kind of shred up the skin on the front of its chest as it screams in pain. Borth is where right now? So he's okay. So Borth stays there. Dilyu comes down the stairs to help Borth. Again, they're kind of trying to wrestle him because currently their hands are free. They don't have weapons. Borth yells, "Bring the weapons!" Down into the hold. Where's the rest of the crew? Up top. Diarkle is going to go down and grab weapons, as is Kajori. They go down into the hold. Heidi steps out, actually, and comes down to engage the one that is with Snow. And the captain will come out of her quarters, and she comes and actually starts to attack the one that's attacking Snow. She's going to go ahead and attack twice. That is a hit. That is also a hit. And she downs the one. So Snow, as you're scraping at this one, she comes through and slashes it twice with her scimitar, and it falls to the ground dead. All right, at your feet. Okay. All right. Back to the bottom here. Aella, you're up. Bolt, you're on deck.
I have to do a death thing.
No, you don't. You're down already?
No.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be. You got a long rest.
Yeah, you had a long rest.
But I only had my max hit points were only 12.
Oh, they shouldn't be, because you would have rolled. Remember, you were supposed to roll your hit points
No.
last session.
On level 2.
They're in D&D Beyond on the Twitch. There it says it's max is 20.
Yeah. So you didn't do your long rest. I don't think.
No, I just didn't. I did my long rest, so I went back up to 12 though. So I didn't roll or whatever. So what do you want me to do?
Hang on, let me just take a look here at your sheet. 1 sec. Sorry, real quick. And see what's going on here.
It only
this
had
is
me
important.
when I went to the long rest.
Yeah.
It put me back up to 12 out of 12. It said, and then you just hit me with like 15 or something.
No, yeah, you're level 2 on there, and Bolt says maximum hit points are 20. Yeah, it says 20. So I don't know why. Here, I'm going to give you a long rest right now. Take long rest. You have to confirm it after, eh? Once you hit long rest, you have to press it twice.
Wait a second. We're what level?
Second level.
Yeah. So.
Oh, you're using the one from.
I'm on the copy.
Yeah, you're on the copy.
That's so crappy.
Yeah. So you probably wouldn't even fall in last session either. Last fight.
Oh.
So,
oh my god.
How much damage did you just take?
I think you hit me with
13?
13 or 15.
Yeah, okay, so you're at 7 hit points. I've updated it. It's there. So it's your turn. What do you do?
Now I'm not prepared. I'm gonna, okay. Wow. Sorry, guys. I was not on the right one. I'm sorry. It's my bad. I'm gonna turn into a frickin' bear, and I'm gonna lose my mind on anybody that's around me.
All of a sudden, Aella starts to change form as you hear this deep growl come out of her as she turns into this black bear that stands up on its hind legs and roars in the middle of the ship's deck. Yeah. I love it. That is a bonus action, right? Does she have bear stats yet?
Yeah, I do. I have them right now.
All right. How many hit points does your bear have?
My hit points has 19.
19. So you now have 19. Once you get to 0, then whatever hit points are left over from whatever attack puts you to 0 goes on to your actual character. But these are like bonus hit points, basically, at this point.
Okay.
Okay? So now you have an attack. There is a guy right beside you. As he kind of looks up at you like this with the spear, holding a spear, as you loom over him in bear form. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So you're going to attack as your bear. So you're going to look at how many attacks does your bear get? What does it say for attacks?
How many attacks does my bear get?
At the bottom.
Like actions?
Yeah, it'll say actions.
Yeah. So which actions do I have?
Yeah.
Multi-attack, bite, and claws.
There you go. So you get to multi-attack, which means you get 2 attacks. And you should have pluses for each of those. Does it say one has to be a bite and one has to be a claw or anything like that?
Yeah, the bite is attack plus 3.
Yeah.
Whatever. What do you need to know?
Okay, just roll a d20 twice, please.
Okay. 16.
And are you biting or are you clawing?
I'm biting. I am biting.
Okay, so sorry. So what did you roll?
18 and then an 8.
Okay, and what's your plus on your bite?
3.
18 and 8. So the 3 is not going to be enough, but the 18 absolutely is because that's 21. Roll damage on that.
To 1d6 plus 2. So I rolled a 2, and it's a 2
So 4 points of damage.
4.
Okay, so yeah. So you come down and you start to maul the Sahu again as you take 4 damage off it. And all of you are like kind of in shock that there is now a bear on deck. You've never seen Aella do this before, and it is quite impressive. Bolt, you are up.
And you all fist pump me because we're all animals together.
Plunkrawk on deck.
Okay. I am going to try to aim, because I don't have anything else. I'm going to use good old breath weapon. And aim it so in a straight line such that it hits the one in front of me and reaches the big shark, street shark.
What's the range on it?
It's 5 by 30 foot line.
It's a 5 by 30 foot line. So yeah, so you can, if he's the one in front of him. He's going to hit the one in front of him and street shark. I keep calling it the shark abomination. Yeah, so that one. Okay. Okay, go ahead. Roll. Do they have to roll a saving throw? Is that how it works?
A dex saving throw, DC 12. Otherwise, they take half.
Okay. The Sahuagin passed. The shark abomination did not.
Okay,
Roll
so
that
it's
damage.
It's 6 lightning damage
6 for full.
for full. Yeah, and 3 if they saved.
Okay. All right. And what's your breath weapon again? Lightning. Yeah. So lightning. Bolt opens up his mouth and points targets in the direction of the Sahuagin, and it's racked with lightning as it then arcs over to the shark abomination as he starts to fry them both. Good old fish fry. Plunkrawk, you're up. Bacalhau, you're on deck.
Yeah. So I'm going to come up from the hold and.
Okay. So sorry. While you're down there, can you give me a perception check, please?
Yes, sir. That is a 6.
Okay. All right. So you grab your dagger.
Yep. I grab both my daggers.
Yeah.
And I just run back up.
Okay. You come back up to the top of the stairs. It would be So you're at the top of the stairs with basically full movement, and it puts you right beside one of the abominations. So you still have an action.
Okay.
So not the abominations, the Sahuagin.
Having cast Hunter's Mark, I will attack the Sahuagin. Actually, I will. Can I dodge or get out of the way of the Sahuagin and aim for the shark?
If you come up the stairs, you're going to have to move out of its place. It's going to get an attack of opportunity on you. But can you not shift your Hunter's Mark with a bonus action? Isn't it a bonus action to shift Hunter's Mark?
Let me check for you.
I'm pretty sure it is.
It doesn't say.
It should.
On subsequent turns, you can use it to mark a new creature.
On bonus?
So this is doesn't say that.
Yeah, well, it's a bonus
Isn't it
action,
a reaction when the one dies.
Yeah, it's a bonus action. Yeah, you're right. Bonus action. You can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn to mark a new creature.
Once it dies, or when it's still just freely?
It just says on that turn. If the target. Oh no! If the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on.
Yeah. So decide if you want to attack the shark body abomination or the Sahuagin.
Yeah, I'm going to maintain my Hunter's Mark on the shark.
Yeah.
And just try to get around the Sahuagin and obviously take an opportunity attack.
Okay, it is a miss as its spear strikes out and you narrowly pass it, and now you are up against the abomination.
And I'll stab it in the side.
Okay, once or twice?
Do I have the option? Twice?
Well, yeah, because you can dual wield, but you can't add your bonus to the damage of the second weapon.
Oh yes, so I will do that then twice. That is a plus. I'm just looking at my daggers here. That is a 17.
That's
on
a
the
hit.
First one.
Yep.
And second one is a that's a 19.
Okay. That is a hit.
Okay, so 1d4 plus 3 each. That is a 8 and an 8.
So 16 points of damage?
Yeah, 8 with the first one. Sorry. I rolled the wrong die. My bad.
I was gonna say, you can't do 8 with 1.
That's a 2.
1d4s.
Plus 3, that's 5. Plus 1. So I did 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. All right. Cool. You start to kind of get into its side, kind of like what's his face? Drax. As you start to puncture its thick shark hide, and blood starts to pour from that as it kind of roars in this deep guttural sound.
Can I move back towards the steps?
You're gonna move away.
Yep.
Okay. What's your armor class again?
13 now.
It would be a 13, or is it
13? I took my armor off, so I only have 13.
Yeah. Okay. So that is a. Sorry. You're lucky. Okay. It misses. Where do you want to go back to?
Toward the stairs.
Okay, so you're where you are now, beside Gaziel.
Yep.
Okay, Bacalhau, you're up.
Okay. I can hold an action, but
You can ready an action. Yeah, it's called readying in this edition. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
But I don't know if I can also emerge from my shell. Like emerging is a bonus action, but I couldn't like emerge and then cast a spell, right? I could only do one.
No, you can. If it's you get one bonus action, one full action. So you can emerge as a bonus action.
Okay.
And then you still get a full action.
Okay. And I can hold that or ready it. I mean.
Yeah, you could ready that. Yep.
Okay. So if it seems like he's walking away from me,
okay.
If I can feel giant shark monster.
Yeah.
Footsteps going away from me and he stopped bashing me.
Yeah.
I'd like to emerge from my shell and cast burning hands. Okay.
All right. At the abomination.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. After you emerge right in front of him, the abomination is going to attack you. Huh? You just emerged.
No, I want to ready that.
You can't ready a bonus action. You can only ready an action.
That's what I was wondering. If I could ready that whole package of stuff.
No.
So I'm gonna wait. If he starts walking away, then what I will do is emerge and stand up.
Okay.
That's what I want to do. Otherwise, I'm just gonna lay here and get beat.
Okay. All right. So it attacks you twice again, misses, and you feel it just kind of batting you around in your shell.
You can do better than that.
Where's the Sahuagin Bolt? Bolt, you've been damaged, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That is... Oof. Oh, man, that's the third natural 20. You see that this Sahuagin starts to frenzy as it sees the blood start to pour from your wounds. And it starts to just wail at you with its spear.
Is that a little fish pun?
Wail at you with its spear. That's 6 points of damage from the spear. And that's going to be 7 points of damage from its bite as it bites into your clavicle. And its shark teeth dig deep.
I am down for the count.
Bolt goes down right beside you, Aella.
Dude.
The next one is going to attack you, Aella. It's going to try. And you are also damaged, so it gets advantage on its attacks because of frenzy. Oh dear.
I think you make this stuff up.
You take
send Jay new dice.
You take 6 points of damage as he spears you with his spear.
Okay.
I'm
not worried about now that I've got more points. That's nothing. 6?
Yeah, 6 points of damage from that 19. And then the other one, is there another one on board who was killed? Okay. The captain, yeah. So you do see another Sahuagin start to climb over the side of the ship beside the shark abomination as it comes on board right there. Gaziel, you're up. Snow, you're on deck.
All right, so I'm just gonna keep going to get my
You make it into the room and to your stuff. You're able to pick up your shield and your warhammer and your javelins, and now you have them in your hands. You can, but that's your movement. You're gonna have to wait until your next turn to go. Snow, you're up.
Okay, that is a 13 and a 23 to hit.
Those are hits.
Okay, that's 11 points damage total from strikes.
It's 11 points on, okay.
Yeah, so it'll be like a left hook and then like a clawed uppercut.
Yeah, so you punch it and then you claw back across, and now it's really starting
to clawed, kind of a clawed slash left.
Yeah, and it's starting to really bleed, and you can tell that it's not doing well at this point.
Right. I'll spit in its wound.
It doesn't like that. Diarkle comes back up with weapons. Snow, you can see that she's got your scimitars. You can't see, but you can hear the clink of familiar scimitars. As you hear her say your name, she's gonna run up behind him, and you feel her hand you scimitars. She gives the warhammer to Heidi as well, and the captain has her swords or her sword and her dagger as she's come out of her cabin. And Diarkol is going to cast Shillelagh, and she's going to try. Can she get into the fray there? Okay, move her around to the shark abomination. Yeah, actually, she just moved up. It's okay. That's as far as she can go. Sorry. Dilyu is going to attack that one. Natural 20 for Dilyu. That's some Mercer magic right there. And a 19. Hello. That is enough there as he starts to fight that one. Heidi also starts to fight the one that you goes around and starts fighting the one that just came up. Kajori, it comes up from below deck and jumps onto the one that Heidi's fighting, and they're kind of keeping it at bay. Aella, you're up. Bolt, you're on deck.
Okay. Hold on. Oh, I'm not muted. I thought I was muted.
No.
Okay. Well, I'm still a bear. I want to still attack.
Yeah, do it. I think it's one bite, one claw. I think it says.
Yeah, it's one bite. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Actually, though, first, is Bolt close to me? Can I cure wounds on him quickly?
You can't as a bear. You can't
Just
cast.
a big paw.
Sorry. Yeah, you can't. You can give him a bear hug, but you can't.
Aw, I would, but
I know you would, but you can't.
Okay, so I want to attack him.
Okay,
I want to attack
do it.
Okay.
So one bite, one claw.
Yep. 10. My bite is 13.
Oh, that's a hit.
And the damage is 6.
Okay.
Then my claw is 17.
Yep.
And my damage is 2d4 plus 2. So my first roll was 4. My next roll was 4 plus 2.
Okay, and which one was your first attack? Was it the bite or the claw?
Bite.
Okay, so you bite down on his head, and you have this Sahuagin in your grasp, and you start to kind of shake it like this, and while it's in your head, you swipe at its neck, and you hear a crunch and a crack as it goes limp in your jaws, and you drop it to the ground as that Sahuagin is dead.
Yeah. I killed it?
Yeah, you killed it.
Yes!
Like DiCaprio.
Yes!
Bolt, you're up. Plunkrawk, you're on deck.
All right, death save. There we go. 11. That's a success.
Nice. Okay, Plunkrawk, you're up.
Where is Bolt?
He is on the ground beside Aella there.
Sorry, could someone point him out? I just want to know where I am and where he is.
You're at the back of the deck. Bolt is over by the bear.
Okay.
On the ground.
Okay, so I'm not that far.
No, you're not that far.
Him.
Yeah, 5, 10, 15 will put you to him.
Okay, so I'll move to Bolt and I'll cast a Cure Wounds on him.
Yep.
Because that's my action and I have the bonus action. Nope, that's fine. I will do that one. I'll just do a Cure Wounds.
Okay.
1d8 plus 3. That is 6 plus 3. 9 HP.
Okay. As Bolt comes to again for the second time in 2 days. All right, Bacalhau, you're up.
I'll whisper to him.
Tired of saving life.
Okay, so I'm just gonna keep getting beaten.
Okay, so he continues to.
I'm just being bait. I'm just distracting him because I know that I'm kind of safe and.
Yeah, and he's trying to kind of get at you, and you feel him biting on your shell, and he is not. He's not making any sort of progress. This is actually working. This is good. You all hear Borth yell, "Focus on the shark, man!" Anyways, you get the idea. And so he yells out that thing as he continues to bat at you. The Sahuagins are still fighting Borth and Dilyu. That one there is going to step up to Plunkrawk. Bolt gets up, and he's going to attack Plunkrawk there. Plunkrawk is not damaged, so he does not get advantage on that. What's your armor class? 13?
13, yep.
Oh, you're so lucky. Missed twice. As the spear comes out, and you feel the snap of his bite right kind of near your head as he misses.
I snap back.
You guys aren't fighting any Sahuagin at this point. The captain goes around to fight the... she helps Heidi with that one, because she can tell that the shark thing is... No, not she's going to fight the Sahuagin. Yeah. Diarkol is going to go over to... how bloody are you still, Adam?
I'm at exactly half my health.
Okay, so she gets up onto the boat and kind of waits to see if anybody goes down. She's going to start to mitigate some damage here, if she can. And you see another Sahuagin come up the other side on your side. Yeah, there. Yeah, right there, and is going to wait there as it's already taken its turn. All right, Gaziel, you're up. Snow, you're on deck.
All right, so I guess I'm coming down the left set of stairs?
Yeah, no, well,
Okay,
you come out of that door that's right there between the
Okay.
stairs, and now you're at the top of the stairs, and there's a Sahuagin to your left, Sahuagin to your right, and the shark abomination.
I'll get the Sahuagin closest to me, and
Okay.
I want to attack it with my warhammer.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah. Okay. That's a 4.
Okay, with a 4, that is not enough. As you come to attack it, it hears you kind of clanging behind it, and it turns around and manages to parry your warhammer attack. Snow, you're up.
Okay. With my bonus action, I try once again to pull on an echo from a dying timeline if I'm able to make a connection. Being that we're still level 2, I guess that's not happening.
No, you're not.
I move next to Bacalhau.
Yeah.
So that I can start attacking the big shark.
Yeah.
As Boeth had suggested. I rolled a 23 and a 10.
23 is a hit.
Okay, so there's 5 points of damage.
Okay. Very nice.
That's with my scimitar. I also nod to Diarkol, thanks.
Okay. And as you come through, you can tell, obviously, by the smell of this creature, and you hit true with your scimitar, and you can feel that it gashes and cuts deep into its thick shark hide. Borth and the rest of the crew continue to fight the characters that they are. Aella, you're up. Bolt, you're on deck.
How long is this for, man? How long am I a bear for?
An hour.
Oh.
Half your druid level, so in hours, right? So an hour.
Oh shoot. Okay. Well.
You can dismiss it when you want, but this is bonus hit points, and you do more damage this way. So.
Great. Okay. Send me over to Big Shark Man.
Yeah, do it. So you kind of climb over the boat in between Bacalhau and Diarkol, and you go to hit. So attack it.
Oh shit! That's a 3 plus 3. That's only a 6.
That is not enough.
That was with my bite and my claws, where a 16.
Yeah, it is a hit.
And that's so 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah,
What
so
is the 2d?
Roll the d4 twice, and then add 2.
To each one?
No, to all of it together.
Oh, okay. So 2, 3. So 3
5.
altogether.
Okay.
5. Yeah.
5.
5.
No, what? So sorry.
Yeah, 5.
5. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. +2 still though, right? You rolled the 2. What was the addition of the 2? How much did the 2 add up to?
2.
Yeah.
I rolled a 2. I rolled a 1.
3.
+2.
Yeah, 5. Yeah, you're right. Okay, perfect. All right.
I'm getting the hang of it.
Bolt, you're up. You're doing great. Bolt, you're up. Plunkrawk, you're on deck.
Okay. I am going to disengage and run back to my room.
Okay, so you use your disengage action and you start running to the foredeck. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that you managed to somehow kind of get over the stairs, climb down with your movement, and get into the room.
Okay. Then I'm gonna pick up just my mace, which I use as my focus.
Yep.
And is like, I would have left the door open. Can I still see through
The door?
Oh wait, no, I disengaged. I can't do anything.
Yeah, no, you don't have an action. Basically, you pick up your mace and that's it.
Okay, that's it.
Plunkrawk, you're up. Bacalhau, you're on deck.
Yeah. So I will again get to the shark. I think I have the movement for it, and stab him in the side again.
Okay. The Sahuagin that you're beside attempts to make a swipe. This time it hits.
Oh!
And you take 6 points of damage as that spear kind of clips your side as you're running towards the shark. You make it to the shark, though. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm going to use my Hunter's Mark and make my attack.
Okay.
So these are daggers. So they're over here. That's a +5. Oh, that's a natural 20 plus
Nice.
5, so 5.
Nice.
On my first one. And 8 plus 5, 13 on the second one.
That's a hit.
Okay. So
that's 4 automatically for that. So roll a d4.
Yep. So that's a d4. That's my +3. So that's a 3 plus 3. So 6 on the first attack. Plus the Hunter's Mark 1d6. So that's an extra 5.
Yeah.
So what? I got 6, 5. So that's 11. And then the second attack,
Wow.
which is a 1d4. 1.
1?
Yeah. 12.
You don't get a plus on that, right? Yeah, so okay.
No, don't get a
12.
plus on the second one.
All right. So you come through, and as you kind of feel the rage of the clip of that spear, you come through and you hit it right kind of in the neck area, as that shark takes it hard in the and it starts to kind of spurt blood out of its neck area as it starts to scream and roar. And that is your turn. Bacalhau, you're up.
I think what I'm gonna do is stay where I am.
Okay, so you're just kind of in your shell, but you hear kind of roaring outside your shell, and you hear gnashing and weapons, but nothing's kind of attacking you right now, but you're just kind of chilling.
If I pop out, he's gonna smash me in the head.
Maybe. He's
I've
smashing
been
other
here
things,
before.
but yeah, sure.
But does he get an opportunity attack if I come out?
No, because you're already
no?
in his space. No.
Oh, okay. So I can hear everybody's around me mashing.
Yeah.
Okay, this is risky. Okay, I gotta pop out.
Yeah. Ha! Turtle soup.
What?
No, go ahead. No, I'm kidding.
And I'm going to. Would you say that I don't think okay. I think I would have my component pouch and stuff on me. I don't get naked to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm a hermit.
Yeah,
I don't put my stuff away.
Yeah.
So I want to
you.
pop out and take my stick and point it at his face, and I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt at his.
Okay, do it.
Pew! It's not great. It's a 13.
Oh, that's a hit.
Oh. Okay. Okay, so on a hit, he takes D12. That's 4.
Okay, for 4 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay, all of a sudden, from between you guys, and you see this witch bolt hit him hard in the side as he starts to kind of shake and convulse with this electrical witch bolt energy as it racks him in pain. At this point, you hear from behind you all as a second shark abomination climbs onto the deck and roars as it opens its mouth, and that is where we're going to end the session for this evening.
Jason Azevedo, haven't your parents taught you better than this?
Don't. You know what? Don't blame me. Blame James Hake, who wrote this adventure. I'm actually taking it easy on you guys compared to what the adventure says it should be. So, thanks, guys.
How do you sleep at night?
That was soundly, actually. Yeah, with my armor on. You're all learning lessons. When you wake up, you put your armor on.
We didn't have time.
Oh,
Well, we did actually.
You did.
But we woke up and then we were on deck.
Yeah, you guys said, "Oh, I went up on deck." I said she called you, and they didn't. Yeah, you had time.
I just wanted breakfast.
Sleep in my armor next time.
Okay, everybody put your armor on immediately. This is the third time.
It cut out briefly, so it totally sounded like you just
battles.
dropped an F-bomb there, Brandon. I'm going to imagine that you did. Thanks, guys, for playing.
Okay, next time, right?
Yeah, well, we're getting there. Action-packed session, guys. I don't think we've ever had this much combat in a session before. That's two kind of back-to-back encounters. So much fun. Thank you, everyone at home, for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw tonight, please consider making us your Twitch Prime subscription, of course, or just subscribing normally with your Twitch account, as that helps us to do what we do. And I've seen this go off all night, so we thank you for your subscriptions and, of course, your follows. This will be airing tomorrow on YouTube again. We will all be chatting in the YouTube during the premiere at 4:30 p.m. Eastern, and then after that, behind the screen with me at 8 p.m., and I will answer all the questions, you guys, all the burning questions of all the rules I forgot, and why I decided to do certain things, and why really everybody should just blame James Hake and not me for the carnage that is occurring this session. Just saying. Also, I want to thank, of course, all of our sponsors as usual. For all of the continued support. It's been wonderful. And for 100 and something for 107 for winning the dice spinners from Mithril Armory. Congratulations on that. Also, a happy birthday to Scuba Cod, as it's your birthday. So happy birthday to you. Thank you for spending your birthday with us. Really appreciate that. I didn't bring out my special My Sharona tribute tonight. That's the song we were singing before the session. Julian hates me, who is our producer, for putting it into his head all night. He says I'm the worst. And Josh is laughing over here too because he helped us. So thanks, Josh. Thanks to our moderators. Of course, as usual, you guys have a wonderful week. Tomorrow night, Behind the Screen. Thursday night, the Players Table. Sunday night, Nolzer's Marvelous Tutorials with RealmSmith. And then, of course, back for episode 6, guys. We are almost halfway through this campaign. I can't wait for next session to see how you all fare leading into the end of this encounter. Have a good one, guys. Bye!